Bronx, man. We took the bait from them in E2.
Strike three. Devers down looking. And he did not love the call. 2-2. Swing and a big strong first inning. Louis high fly ball. Right field. Bradley Long lofting up. See ya. Tie game. A 2-run home run for Rizzo. Off the air. Back in the pinstripes. One watch. Second try. 2 days. Now it's drilled deep to left center field. There it goes. See ya. 6 games in a row. A 2-run shot. And the Yankees lead 4-2. First time there were no punches thrown. This time there were.
10 years ago, 20 years ago, 100 years ago, and see, how rich in history these two teams are, and how hard we've gone at it. Sometimes things happen.
It added intensity and expectations for the two teams to play each other, and players kind of, I think, prepare a little differently in some psychologically to bring their athletes out.
What is up, everyone? Good afternoon to the BX Sports JEDI Network, the Bronx Bombers Strike Back Podcast, the watch along. This afternoon, we have a nice afternoon matinee here with the Yankees taking on the Boston Red Sox. Yankees on a number 5 game winning streak, but before we get them break that down, I want to say hello and good afternoon to my co-host, Chris the Flash. What's up?
What's up, Kev? What's up, Chad? Hope everybody's having a good day.
Yeah, man, the lucky rabbit foot of Chris the Flash. We get the privilege of his good luck charm here and keep it going, man. Chris, it all starts with today's pitcher, the German Sunday, 24 hours early, but Domingo Germán taking on our old pal there, Nick Pivetta.
Well, hopefully Germán, he's been pitching pretty decent for us since he came back, and we usually clobber Nick Pivetta, so hopefully that continues.
That's right. And remember, and for all we all know it, 61 years ago, number 9, Roger Maris hit his 61st home run. And another on our number 99, Aaron Judge, is one home run away from tying and 2 from surpassing. And remember, what a beautiful fall afternoon day in the Bronx. And if he does at least tie it, it feels like a fall preview. It feels just right. Weather, temperature, the time of the year, and if he does, man, I can't believe we're going to be here watching along, and everyone will be able to enjoy it and watch it, not to take away from that fiasco in the Apple TV last night, but I think more you have a more broader audience to watch this and appreciate it, so I'm looking forward to that, Chris.
Yeah, me too. I didn't get a chance to watch some of the game last night, so it's good to actually watch an early game and see if he breaks the record.
Indeed, man. Before we get going, giving you the lineups, we always want to help you make a little money in your pocket. That's the type of guys we are here. The Yankees are the 1.5 run favorite at a plus 130. The money line is at minus 155 for the over and under. Is 8.5 runs. Now, we always give you that. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. This is just our assumptions. Chris, Pivetta, Germán, 8.5 runs. Where are you going? Over and under?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be over that 8.5. If I had to give a real prediction, I'd probably give it like over 10 runs.
All right. Yesterday I took the under, and I felt I came under by 1.5 runs. It was a 9 run. It was an 8.5, and it was at 9. So I actually almost hit it, but it eclipsed it by half a run. But remember, that's why I always tell you guys bet with your head, not over. I am also going to take the over tonight. It's Pivetta. The Yankees look focused. They look like they're starting to hit a gear that we saw earlier in the first half. The first 3 months of the season, and I think they're starting to and they're getting healthy. And they're getting healthy not just with the players, but with their pitching, their bullpen arms, and that boost of confidence. Everyone knows that the long season is winding down, and this is what they're inspired and have their eyes on, is going into October, and I think they're going to start hitting on all cylinders. So with that said, that's why I think they're going to go over 8.5 runs tonight. To this afternoon, I have the lineups for both teams. Let's go with the visitors. Leading off and playing left field, Tommy Pham. Playing third, batting second, Rafael Devers. Batting third, the shortstop, Xavier Bogaerts. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Alexander Burgos. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Tristan Casa. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Bobby Dolbach. Batting eighth, the catcher, Reese McGuire. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Abraham Almonte. And for our New York Yankees, this afternoon lineup goes by leading off and playing right field, number 99, Aaron Judge. Batting second, the first baseman, number 48, Anthony Rizzo. Batting third, the second baseman, number 25, Gleyber Torres. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 28, Josh Donaldson. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 27, Giancarlo. I see red, and I'm going to destroy the Red Sox, Stanton. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 95, Oswaldo Cabrera. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 22, Harrison, don't call me master, the Bader. I still don't like the kid, but he's very impressive. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 12, Isaiah Kainafalefa. And batting ninth behind the plate, the catcher, number 66, Kyle Higashioka. Chris, the lineups for the New York Yankees. I like Bader back in the lineup, but you're taking off Trevino, a hot bat, but I understand day game after a night game.
Yeah, that's the only problem I got. I don't like Kyle too much. Yeah, I know he's been trying to hit a little bit, but I think he's just doing that to save his job.
Yeah, and we know it's a day game after a night game, so I kind of understand why you give Trevino the night off. But, man, he's been swinging a pretty good bat. Clutch hitting. When you need a hit up the middle for a base hit, he's there.
Yeah, and hopefully this umpire crew don't call high strikes again, because that was ridiculous.
Ooh, the umpire, yes. I'm glad you mentioned that. With that came the ejection of Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole had not only Verdugo stricken out, before he had Rafael Devers prior to that stricken out, and he ended up getting on a walk. And then Verdugo really had that strike right there on the outside corner. Right, it was perfectly executed, not to the umpire's eye, and boom, the three-run shot came afterwards. And then he got out of the inning, but rightfully so when the inning was over, and Cole knew he was going to be pulled after that. I don't blame him. I'm all right with him letting off a little steam at the umpire. Maybe that cost him a few money with some fines, maybe. But other than that, I was so fine with it. He earned it. He is one of the baseball's premier pitchers. Like it or not, we could debate about that. But you have to give that man respect. You got the way in the words of the NXT Women's Champion, put some respect on my name. And that's what Cole went out to do.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh no, Cole gave up a full run. And then I looked at it. Well, technically he only gave up one run. He should have been out that inning. So I can't really blame him for having a bad game. The ump cost him. I would have been peed off too.
Yeah. I agree with you. That I don't blame him. And just to let you know, the game time temperature, 67 degrees in New York. 67 degrees in New York. It looks like a beautiful autumn day with the sun. It's so bright. I remember those days. You could get a windbreaker. Football. You want to throw the football around. You want to go. Personally, I would go fishing this kind of weather when I lived in New York, just to give you a little bit outside of the peek behind the fourth wall. But all in all, it looks like a beautiful day. I think the sun shadows at 4 o'clock will be a little key, but we'll wait when that gets there. And I can't wait. The Yankees first pitch about through 5 more minutes, and the Yankees still haven't taken the field yet, but they'll get on and we'll get ready to go. Get the play-by-play call here. I just wanted to say good afternoon and salute to Riley Moore, who was in a little early. Absolute thank you so much. And our main man Willie Robinson, and I love his quote: "What happened to Babe Ruth Hicks?" No Babe. And he was hot. But you know what? I think Bader is even hotter. Be honest with you, and I think you go with Bader here, in my opinion. You could have gave Cabrera a day off, but I could see where the fans were like, "Oh my God, we need to see more Cabrera." Because, be honest with you, Chris, I want to see more of Cabrera as the Yankees take the field.
Yeah, Cabrera. I mean, he's young, so I mean, it shouldn't be no excuse. Oh, let me take him out for rest. And plus, he just got to the major, so it's not like he's been here the whole year. So I mean, I wouldn't have taken him out anyway, especially not for no Hicks.
Right. But if you wanted to say, I'm trying to be the Hicks advocate here. I'm going to say, my name is BX Sports JEDI, and I'm the advocate for Hicks. And he had a good game last night. He's got a hot bat. He's turning it around. My client needs to play. So I'm glad he's sitting down too. But I just wanted to be that other side, that heel of the other side for Hicks, for Babe Ruth Hicks.
I would have said, your client is not even better than Tim LaCastro, so go sit down somewhere.
Yeah. JD DeLuna, always at the game and always graciously comes into the chat and salute I'm wearing I'm right here, number 99. If I could turn around, let me see if I'm able to turn around without causing any damage here. Number 99 is on my back. There's the judge. There it is. So judge is on my back. So we're here together.
Go burn that jersey.
That's the one that Caputo told me to burn. No way, brother. That jersey's on my back here. And we're on a 5-game winning streak with it. So let's go. I'm ready for the first pitch. Tommy Pham is stepping in the batter's box. And here's the first pitch on its way here. Tommy Pham was batting .247 with 17 home runs, 60 RBIs. Domingo Germán ready to deal. And there's a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Swing and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count here. Domingo Germán checks here the sign and the 1-1. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. So this is the final meeting between the Red Sox and the Yankees. They got one more game tomorrow night, Sunday Night Baseball, before the Yankees head to Toronto. Yes, indeed. Let's get the ticker in there. My apology there. The ticker. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. The 2-2. This one is popped up. And it's going to go in the seat, souvenir. We'll still do the same 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So the Yankees, in Major League Baseball, we got something that hasn't been done since 2012, a Triple Crown. So Judge is trying to add his name into that Triple Crown. And the pitch, this one is foul again. Not since Mickey Mantle was the last time a Yankee hit a Triple Crown. So it's quite a long time.
What's up, Maria?
Maria. Saludo, Maria. Salute. Ron. Salute, Ron. Yo, what's going on? And swing and a miss. Got him. Domingo Germán gets the strikeout on a high fastball. I'll give you Domingo Germán's numbers. He has a 2-3 record with a 2.1 ERA in 57 2/3 innings pitched, 52 hits, 42 strikeouts, 14 walks, and he surrendered 7 home runs. Now, stepping in to the batter's box is Rafael Devers. Devers comes in at 289 with 27 home runs, 84 RBIs for the free agent to be left-handed third baseman.
What's up, Maria? I'm doing good. You ain't getting no Wendy's, because, I heard Hicks is going to be over there.
Ooh, swing and a miss. 0-1. I think Maria's going to the San Gennaro feast. Hey, Frankie Gomez. I haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you, Frank, back in the chat. Ron, go Judge. Indeed. So the 0-1 count here. 8 pitches for Herman here. And he 0-2. He fouls back. Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see if he gets back-to-back strikeouts here, Domingo Germán. He has an 0-2 count. He could expand his zone here. He is going to deal the 0-2. This one is popped up, and it's going to go out of play as Rizzo gives it a chase. Another souvenir for fans. Maybe that hits where, well, I don't think JD's sitting in that section there. I think JD's behind, somewhere in the behind the plate or on the baseline. But hopefully that you get a souvenir today, JD Luna. DO2. Pretty soon I'll make the sound that Chris enjoys. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch outside, 1-2. I see I got 2 different feeds and one is ahead of the other. Swing and a miss, got him. Back-to-back strikeouts here. Wow, Domingo Germán. Nice, 2 Ks immediately. Don't forget, guys, hit those likes. So with 2 outs, bases empty, here's Xavier Bogaerts. Bogaerts batting .314, 14 home runs, 68 RBIs. He is percentage point behind Aaron Judge for the American League batting title. We hope we get some offers for him. It's up to Domingo Germán to help the cause. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. The pitch, chop to short. Torres actually there on the shift, makes the play in time. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Chris.
No, I was about to say this game too. The last 6 games, I think the pitchers been feeding off each other.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's a quick 1-2-3. Bogaerts didn't play last night, so he's 0 for here. So the Judge will lead it off here. 61 could be done here in the first inning. We shall see here on the BX Sports JEDI Network, Bronx Bombers Strike Back Podcast, and we are at the watch along here. Let's see. For those who arrived, we'll put the Yankee lineup for you guys to see tonight's Yankee lineup.
What's up, George?
As you see a flash. George, good morning. Good morning. Wow, it's late Sunday night in Thailand. But George is dedicated, and we totally appreciate you here. He is in Thailand, folks. George is in Thailand checking in with us. And, of course, a rabid Yankee fan. Yes, indeed. Hit those likes, indeed. Don't forget, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Yankee Morning Brew with our main guy, Hector Project Nerd, on the Knights of Deacon channel. Just type in Yankee Morning Brew. He breaks down the week, every day Yankee game prior and previews the night game. And I'll give you the reports, news, and notes around the Yankees, minor league system as well. And he gets special guests as well as interaction panelists that talks about the ins and outs of all New York Yankee pinstripe love. So Yankee Morning Brew. Oh, we got George Borman says, all rise. Judge, number 99. Yes, let's get those likes. Ron says, let's get those likes. Let's get those likes. Of course, Maria wishes George a good morning. For him, it's Sunday night. And Jerome Peralta will be probably in a little later, too. Because, it's 12:17 Sunday morning in Thailand. And it's 1:17 in the morning Sunday in the Philippines. We know the Philippines as well as Thailand always checks in with us. So Judge will step in here. Judge will come to the batter's box. Now, Judge's numbers, 315, 60 home runs, 128 RBIs for the big guy. That is called an MVP season. So everyone in the stadium, all rise. It's time to acknowledge him. Here's the pitch. This one, swing out of play, 0-1. Now, Pivetta is the pitcher who with a 4.35 ERA and 165 and 2/3 innings pitched, 159 hits, 160 strikeouts. He's given up 23 home runs. Here's the pitch. This one foul. Quickly 0-2. Judge behind in the count.
Come on, Judge. He gave you 2 pitches.
So at least they're pitching to him early here in the game. We're not the ones hitting and we're nervous. The 0-2. Umpire called him strike 3. Froze him.
Yeah.
It was a good pitch inside. So Judge goes down on strikes with 1 out. So good morning, good afternoon, good night on 3 pitches. But you don't do that because he's having an MVP. You do that's bad on Bob Costas for doing that, saying that. With 1 out, here's Anthony Rizzo, the first baseman, who's batting .224, 31 home runs, 72 RBIs for Rizzo. He's back in the number 2 spot. I kind of like this Giancarlo Stanton in that number 2 spot for now, but I understand the lefty-righty, but I would have liked them to sandwich him in between Josh Donaldson and, but it is what it is. There's a call strike to Anthony Rizzo. 0-1. Georgie might be a little bit, but he got a good base hit last game. It looked normal, it looked smooth, and Rizzo fouls it back 0-2. So the 0-2 to Rizzo. So out of all 5 pitches Pavetta's thrown, all of them have been up and away. Just when I said that, he jinxed. So I jinxed him pretty good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yes, he has given up 23 home runs in the season. Yes. I think he's third or 4th in the American League. 1 ball, 2 strikes coming. Curveball. Rizzo, he pops this one in shallow right, and the second baseman makes the play. Actually, Kike Hernandez is center. Is he playing second? No, he is playing second. Okay. So with 2 outs, space is empty. Will bring us Gleyber Torres. Hey, Barton, salute. It just started. It is the bottom of the 1st inning, Barton. No score yet. Here's Torres, who's batting .250 with 23 home runs, 69 RBIs. Judge, just to let Barton know, Judge is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And there's a pitch call for a ball. 1-0 there to Torres. I thought that would have been a strike, but okay. The 2-0. 2-0. Let's see what Torres could do here on the 2-0 pitch. The pitch. Up and in. 3 balls and no strikes. Oh, you're welcome.
Look like they don't want nothing Torres.
No, it looks like that they're kind of pitching around Torres. All right, for Donaldson. Torres, 3-0 pitch swinging. It is high. It is far. It is gone.
Come on, Torres.
Gleyber Torres on a 3-0 pitch. Hits one and deposits it to left field. Oh, it's Gleyber Day. Like a good Gleyber, Torres is there. The Yankees take a 1-0 lead.
Gleyber's swinging a hot bat.
Yes, indeed. Wow, nice shot there. 1-0 Yankees on a 3-0 pitch. He's on fire. That's Maracaibo power, Venezuela. So now that will bring up Josh Donaldson. Donaldson, here it comes, who was batting .227. with 15 home runs, 58 RBIs, take a ball outside, 2 balls and no strikes. So Pivetta, quick pitching there, 2-0, trying to get it back into a rhythm, trying to throw Josh Donaldson's timing off. The 2-0. Pivetta now holds. Now he's ready to deal the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Maria wants keep it going, Torres. Hot, hot, hot. Somewhere when I say that hot, 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 I think Maria doing the limbo somewhere on a cruise ship, right? Don't you see Maria? I think Maria's the type you can see her doing the limbo. There's a strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Donaldson. So the Yankees have a 1-0 lead here early. So ready to deal the 2-2 pitch. Pivetta. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Donaldson goes down on strikes. So the inning comes to an end. However, the Yankees get 1 run on 1 hit on the Gleyber Torres 3-0 fastball home run. And they leave 1-0 now. We play 1 full inning now. Here comes the Red Sox. Red Sox going to have Verdugo, Kike Hernandez, Casa, and Dolbach, if anyone should get on, for Domingo Germán's 2nd inning of work. Wow, Chris, that was an impressive home run 3-0 pitch there. You know me, I like them to hold, but when if you're gonna give the green light on 3-0, you do it there when especially early part of the game.
Yeah, man, he's not. I don't know. I don't think he's pitching that good.
Pivetta or Germán?
Nah, Pivetta, like they let him off. Like Josh let him off. He had that 3rd pitch that he should have hit. And then Judge. I'm surprised he even went to Judge on the first 2 pitches. I was like, oh no, Judge got to hit that. And now you look at Torres. He's not throwing fast. Like his fastball is topping out like 95.
Well, we saw Rich Hill was throwing 80 something, 84, 85, 86, and
that's what blows me too. It's like, come on, man, y'all could have. I don't understand that. I know, the early 2000s and stuff like that, but they would have crushed him.
I know. Here we go. Here's for you, Chris.
I'm done.
There you go. I know you enjoy every step.
Like when I think of pitchers that's throwing that slow, you remember Tim Wakefield.
Yes, of course. I could go back to Frank Tanana.
Yeah, like man, we used to kill A-Rod used to sit on that knuckleball, and as soon as that knuckleball dropped, A-Rod home run.
Darryl Strawberry loved pitting against the knuckleball. My God, I can remember those moonshots that Strawberry used to have off of the knuckleballer.
Yeah, you just gotta have patience.
So as we wait for the half an inning, Mike Ortiz. Yeah, Mike Ortiz, is good to see you, pal. Back. I hope you're doing well, man. Let's go Yankees.
Oh, man, Kev becoming famous, man. I see all these people in the chat now.
Indeed. They're all man. It's us enjoying the watch along with them. They're the ones that make the program. They're the chat, the participation in the chat. We are an audience participation program that we read the chats, we acknowledge the chat, we don't ignore it. Not to take any slight at other people. Other channels do whatever they want with their program, but we acknowledge because we value their time. As Verdugo steps into the plate, pitch outside, 1-0. Verdugo, who's batting .281, 10 home runs. 10 on 7 RBIs. He has a good career average against Domingo Germán. He hits him well. Verdugo ahead of the count. 2-0. .3-0.
Come on, man. Don't walk him, man. I understand he hits you good, but don't walk him.
And he walks him on 4 pitches.
Ooh,
and that was a close one. That was a close one there. That was a close pitch there. But eye is the beauty of the beholder, and the umpire says it was a ball. Mike Rotunda, salute, is in the building.
What up, Mike?
Judge struck out on 3 pitches. Took a call, strike 3. Now, with a leadoff walk here, here is Kike Hernandez, who's batting .227 with 6 home runs, 40 RBIs. Now Domingo Germán, first time batting from the stretch, so the perfect game is out the window. There's a pitch. 1-0. 5 straight balls thrown by Domingo Germán here. One more. I will have the catcher. The catcher's gonna have to break that up and have a conversation. Maybe something on his mechanics. We shall see here. 1-0 count coming from Domingo Germán. He checks the runner and the pitch. He gets the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. He got the curveball over. He picks the outside corner. So it's 1-1. 20 pitches here for Domingo Germán. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw over to first as he gets back. And the pitch, he fouls it off here. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Domingo Germán here.
I'll try to throw a fastball in.
So it's a 1-2 count here. The 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got to try to get him with a sweeping curveball. 2-2 the count. Boy, the Yankees want to get it. They want a ground ball here. Ground ball would be a double play here. Although Kike could run, Hernandez could run here. But if anything hits sharp, possibly 2.
Come on, man. Dude.
The pitch. 3-2. Now he's gonna go 3-2. For some reason, he's struggling here. He's trying to get his secondary pitch. You know, he hit the curveball for a couple strikes, but doesn't have full control of his secondary pitch here.
Come on, man. Throw that fastball in.
What will he'll throw here? Everything is away to
That's what I'm saying.
Hernandez.
Throw something in, bro.
Hasn't challenged inside. The payoff pitch. This is grounded to third. Donaldson is going to go the long way. Gets the out. No chance for a double play. Verdugo will advance to second with 1 out. And while we have a moment, let's congratulate Albert Pujols for hitting not just 1 but 2 home runs, 700 home runs, and part of the 700 club. So with 1 out, runner at second, here's Tristan Casa. Now Casa's batting 114 with 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. He only has a handful of at-bats in the major leagues, under 50 at-bats, as he's swinging a miss. 0-1. And Casa only has 4 hits in the major leagues, and 3 of them are home runs. The 0-1 pitch coming. Domingo Germán checks the runner. The pitch. Down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Try to go with a fastball. Down and low. Down. So we have a 1-1 count here. Chris, you know, this is the only game featured this afternoon. Everything else is later at 4 and up.
Yeah, that's crazy, especially being on Boston and the Yankee game.
Exactly. The 1-1 pitch. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And tomorrow's going to be the reversal. Tomorrow, there'll be the featured game tomorrow night. Sunday Night Baseball. That's called the networks trying to capitalize the much as possible of one of the highest rated teams. He's got the 1-2 count here. Let's see what he throws here. The pitch. Just miss up and away. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. This is a big 2-2 pitch here. You want to try to put away Casas or get something where, you don't want to go full count. Another batter with a full count. You can't trust the umpires. You got to try to put them away here on a 2-2 count. Germán at 28 pitches here. Gonna deliver his 29th on a 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. This one is in the air to right left field. Back at the track, at the wall, and it is gone. He gave up an opposite field home run. Just like that, Boston takes a 2-1 lead. Now that just hit the top of the wall, and it bounced into the home run territory. So a 2-run shot there. That went 375 feet. He caught him there on a breaking ball, and then he just have enough power to go the opposite direction. I can see why the Red Sox are high on this kid. This is his 5th hit and his 6th hit, and 5 of them have been home runs.
Man, Germán, why would you pitch a curveball down the middle?
And it hit the top of the wall. Now, if Cabrera were to, I'm not saying, I don't know if the left fielder would have been able to steal it, but either the last 2-1, there's a pitch that's called for a strike here to Dolbach. 0-1. Oh, and 2. Now he's calling these pitches now. He wasn't calling them earlier to set up the inning. Now he's calling these outside corners. I mean, the inconsistency of the umpiring. I'm not saying that he would have not given up the home run, but it changes the eye and the approach. Especially with Verdugo. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. And he got him, strike 3 call. So now the umpire knows how to call strikes. And this kid has 3 home runs versus the Yankees, this Casa kid. So if he's going to be on the Red Sox for a long time, boy, you got to be careful with that kid. Here's Reese McGuire. The pitch, a ball up 1-0. So the Red Sox broke back here 2-1.
And now the offense got to pick Germán back up.
The 1-0. This one is popped up into right field. Judge going back, jumps, and it's gone. Another home run.
Of course.
Judge gave it a good shot, a leap, and just got out of the bare reach. And again, in 3, this is the 2nd home run in 3 games for Reese McGuire. Red Sox now extending here 3-1.
I think if he gives up 1 more run, I think Buffon's going to take him out and put Clark Smith in.
Oh, well, salute to you, Phil. And Max and Pete, they love the game as well. They enjoy it. So salute to them as well. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. He looks at Michael says he looks a little bit shaky. The 0-1 pitch coming. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Change up. And this is Almonte. Almonte who's batting .333 with no home runs, 1 RBI. So he's getting the rare start. This is only his 7th game with the Red Sox. He's 3 for 9. So this is his 10th batting appearance. 1-2 the count. So when you got 1 ball, 2 strikes, you know what comes up. And the 1-2. Just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So 39 pitches for Domingo Germán here. He has surrendered 3 runs in this inning after getting the first inning 1-2-3 with 2 strikeouts. The pitch. Strike 3 called. So 2 strikeouts in the inning. However, Boston has a pair of home runs. They extend their lead 3-0 here. So 3 runs here on a couple of hits. 2 hits. And now the Yankees trail. And for the Yankees coming up in their bottom of the 2nd inning, you're gonna have Stanton, followed by Cabrera, followed by Bader, and anyone gets on Isaiah kind of Falefa. Now, can the Bronx Bombers strike back? That's the question. Chris, man, what do you saw from Herman there?
He kept leaving pitches down the middle. He gave up that middle curveball to the young hitter, and he hit a home run, and then he threw a fastball down the middle for McGuire to hit. Which, I mean, I'm sorry, any hitter, I mean, even the sad hitters, if you're gonna pitch down the middle, I mean, you're gonna expect to get some damage done.
Yeah, and what set it up was that leadoff walk. You know, they always say it. It's always the cliche, and of course we could stay here and being cliche and go over in circles. But the leadoff walk always comes back to bite teams. You know, at least 85% of the time. And that leadoff walk to Verdugo, and it's interesting. Donaldson, I didn't see the play there, but I wonder if he had enough time to try to turn two, because he decided to go the long way. That was a big impact. Let's say if they get the double play, things might have been different. But I understand, you know, you get the safe out.
Well, the hitters got to pick up what Torres did, because whatever Torres seen, they got to see the same thing.
Yeah, we'll see the scouting report. And it's Nick Pivetta. So, you know, if you're, thinking that, oh, well, the Yankees are going to get shut down, it is Nick Pivetta. There will be an opportunity here to get some more runs. But now it's just the Yankees to see how they're going to maneuver with Domingo Germán. I think Domingo Germán is going to have one bad hiccup of an inning. I think he'll be okay. I think the Yankees, now it's up to the bats.
Yeah, I mean, the bat's been cooking, so let's see if it continues to keep cooking.
And, of course, you're going to have Stanton leading off. And you know me, when I tell Stanton, when he sees the Boston Red Sox red, he turns into a bull. A bull, a toro going at full blast, and just, he sees red. He sees that Red Sox, and he goes bananas, and he wants to just, hit the cover out of the ball, man. So hopefully he continues that good hitting. So here's Pivetta. And there's a call strike, 0-1. So Stanton, who's batting 212 here, with 28 home runs, 75 RBIs, excuse me for that. Sarah, good afternoon from New Mexico. Bienvenido. Thank you for coming. You're very welcome. So, Sarah, we got New Mexico. I believe our first New Mexico chat member. So, salute. 0-2, the count to Stanton. Stanton goes down on strikes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3 straight pitches. Judge went on 3, and so did Stanton. So Pivetta, he was a little impressive this afternoon, at least for the first time around on the lineup.
Come on, Cabrera.
Here's Oswaldo Cabrera. Oswaldo Cabrera, who's batting 228 with 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. The switch hitter. Mike, I'll answer that question in a second here. The 1-0 pitch. Mike asked I'll highlight it as we'll go through this at bat or answer it after that. 2-0. I know they asked me the question. Let me ask you, Chris, before I give my answer. Who would you help? The 2-0.
I would have been like, "Oh, what's up, Beta? I'm about to help you." And then Gallo and Donaldson pop up. I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go."
The 3-0 pitch.
Well, if he gets on base, that'd be huge for Beta and IKF.
The 3-1. Yeah, we're trying to see if we get that 1-out base runner on. Let's see what Oswaldo Cabrera will do here. The 3-1, and he fouls it. The count runs full, 3-2, so we have a 3-2 count here. And you know what I'll do with both? Whatever, I'll pull over, and I'll say, "Hey, AAA's on its way. I call AAA for you guys. Don't worry, they're coming. They're ready to come. I don't have any tools," and he walked them. So I kind of will be the political answer on that one. Don't worry, AAA's coming. I got you. I called them. Tell them to put it on my AAA account. They'll help you. That's what I would do.
And then Kev took off and said, "Psych."
See ya. Well, but I let him use my phone. You need to call someone.
There you go. All right, come on, y'all. Y'all got the speed on base.
Phil says, I find it weird the Yankees pitcher, we got a base, lead, we have a 1-out walk there. I find it weird the Yankees pitcher give us so many home runs against hitters with only 2 or 3 home runs on the year. It's a small stadium. Pitchers don't respect it. They throw lazy to them. It could be that. It could be that. Also, no scouting report. They don't have a scouting report. They rely really heavy on scouts, and Bader takes the ball outside, 1-0. Now, Harrison Bader, who's batting .261 with 5 home runs, 27 RBIs, he has brought another element to the New York Yankees. He has brought energy and just another swagger, and speed. I don't like the guy, but he's been impressive so far. And for those, it's a thing that I've been saying, so I'm gonna keep it with it. That I'm totally against Hader 2-0 because I wasn't happy with the trade, but I'm gonna keep it going. He's been playing well, so a little reverse psychology. 2-0 count, but he is playing impressive. Now, Chris, let me put you to managerial. You're up 2-0 here. Are you running?
I probably would.
You know me. I'm a crazy guy that likes to manage it. Crazy here. I will be putting guys in motion with a guy who can handle the bat. And so the 2-0 pitch coming. 3-0 up high. Now you're giving the green light. What's going on, Logan Howell? War Eagle in the building. Salute.
What's up, Logan? I'm doing a double steal, Kev. I know. I'm doing a double steal.
Well, he hasn't got on base yet, but I'm pretty sure if he will, I don't blame you with the double steal. I agree with you. Let's see on the 3-0 pitch, and your wish will come true, my friend. A walk, back-to-back walks. So you got first and second with 1 out with Isaiah Falefa, who can handle the bat. But behind him is the strikeout machine, Higashioka. So it's a little bit. You got to see who's your lineup and the temperature of the team. You got a guy, maybe you play hit and run with IKF and get guys in motion. So Isaiah Falefa will come in here batting .265 with 3 home runs, 46 RBIs for the first year with the Yankees. Isaiah Falefa, as we get a little pitching visit here.
They got to make him pay, Kev. They got to make him pay.
Oh, yeah.
So would you do a double steal or hit and run?
I would go get everybody in motion. Hit and run because you need a guy to cover third. You need a guy to cover second. You never know what a CNI single could just get through because all the defense are moving for people covering, and you just never know what good things could come out of that. So that's my logic behind the hit and run and guys in motion. 29 pitches for Pivetta, 2 on and 1 out. As Falefa gets in the batter's box, he steps off.
That's what? Boy, he's out.
And the pitch. There's a high strike. That is not a strike.
No.
Folks, that is not a strike. That is high. That's the umpire feeling pity. You know what? This is not charity. This is baseball. Yes. Let's get Chef Dan in the building. Chef Dan, what's up, Chef Dan?
Hey, what's going on, man? How many events are we watching today, brother?
I got the baseball right now. For now, out of play. 0-2.
Okay, so then I'm going to tell you should pay attention. I got to pay attention. In like a couple, in like 20 minutes or so, I think Amanda Serrano's about to fight on ESPN+.
Thank you for reminding me of that. 0-2. Thank you for reminding, because I would have went over my head. I know she was on the card and I forgot. Thank you. That's my partner in the channel, Chef Dan. 0-2 out of play. You were mentioned earlier today, Chef Dan. 0-2. And I think it was I think it was Metro. They even thought about Metro or Hollow.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's how popular Metro and Hollow are at home. The 0-2. I'll highlight it in a second.
She's already giving me the side eye. Come on, Metro. Whatever.
Here's the 0-2 pitch as Pivetta steps off here, holding the runners. They kind of smell something here. Speaking of smelling, here it is.
Okay, yeah. They laced me with one the other day.
Yo,
It
two.
happens.
Grounded. Base hit! Down in between the hole. Let's see they score. Cabrera goes. The play to the plate. Cut off. There's a throw to third. He is out at third, though. The run scores. Bader gets caught.
Damn.
Let's see if they go to replay there. But the Yankees get a run here. RBI for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Let's see if they review Bader's play at third. It was cut off. Smart play by the Red Sox, cutting it off and getting Bader at third from the advancement. He knew he had no chance to get the guy out at home. He got the out, or attempted to get the out at third. Let's see if they replay it. So good job there by the third baseman Bogarts for cutting it off, and good job by Devers to Bogarts. Yeah, he's out, guys. He's out. He got caught there.
He's out.
Yeah. If you're scoring that at home, it's 7-5-6. Oh, yeah, that's well. Oh, no, wait a minute. He's safe. He's safe. I saw the replay. See, I've got Major League Network on one screen. The other screen I got the Yes Network, and I have the NASN feed. So I got all three different feeds from the one game, but from everyone's perspective,
He didn't
he's safe.
touch any of the plate.
He hit him in the
didn't
chest.
touch any of the plate, and he hit Bader by the time Bader touched the plate already.
Yeah, Twitter saying he's safe.
Yeah, man, what a master in sliding that Bader is.
Ah, see, you gotta ease off on not liking the kid a little. He's providing you something, Jedi.
I still don't like the kid.
Yeah, keep not liking him. Keep not liking him.
As long as I keep saying that, he keeps making me eat crow. Hey, you know what? It's all right. I don't mind putting the extra crow weight.
See, anybody else would have got out though if they ain't had that speed.
Exactly. Babe Hicks would have been out at third.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, he might not even got out the walk. He probably pulled a stroke out. Let's see what it stands. Hey, chat, what do you guys think? You think he's safe or you think he's out? We're waiting for the replay there. Mike Ortiz says he might be safe. Mike Ortiz believes he's safe.
Man, everybody's saying he's safe.
Yeah, Maria says he's safe. Let's highlight Maria because
I mean, but
YouTube.
then again,
Well, we're fans of the team, so we're gonna say
we're
safe.
there, yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Let's take that information with a grain of salt.
Maybe
Oh,
we should.
man,
Maybe
why-
I should. Maybe I'm gonna take Mike's advice, and I'm gonna call him. Wait, let's see the play. Here we go.
Oh, he's safe.
They called him
They
out.
snowballed
Umpires
him,
called him
yeah.
out.
What?
What?
Wow.
He touched
That's-
the plate before the glove touched his chest.
That's last night for arguing for the spectacle that Buffoon did with Cole. That's the umpires
I mean,
protecting one another. That's what it is.
That's okay. Kyle,
That's a
Kyle
union.
hit a 2-run bomb.
That's a union job. That's union. You know that. You know Tony Soprano. You know you can't go against the union.
I know. Can't go against the family. I know.
Matt. I'm doing that as I didn't like him, but he's been, instead of saying I'm a fan, I'm continuing to keep that good luck. I'm doing the heel persona. So no, don't take it literally that I'm like, I being with the blinders. I still don't like the kid, but he's impressive. That's where that comes from. So just to give you the heads up. Trey Smith, man, we were wondering where you were the last few days. We were Maria asked for you, and I hope you're doing well, my friend. Big game for Boston College taking on the Seminoles. Kyle Higashioka pops it up.
Games.
Devers is there, and in foul territory, makes the play, but the Yankees get one run here. Oh, man, Judge. Damn, Higashioka had to get on, man. Judge was on deck. Go ahead, Chef Dan. Sorry.
No, I was just saying it's a lot of good college games right now. The Maryland versus Michigan, that's a really good game right now.
I know.
I did not know that Maryland had a really good quarterback in Talua Tagovailoa. He's really good.
And that's the brother of Tagovailoa
Tua.
from
Yep.
Tua.
Tua's looking good this season too.
That's a number two.
Let's
Why you hating on Tua?
Because he's gonna get exposed when he gets his rear end to the Meadowlands, and when the JETS Jets stomp all over him.
Yeah, he's saying that, but then as soon as Joe Flacco throws an interception, he's like, "Why y'all got Flacco in the game?"
Because Fluco's not gonna be the quarterback for long. It's gonna, we're gonna have Russell. We're gonna have Zach, the man Wilson. Zach, the MFer Wilson back.
Yep.
I kind of want to see the Jets win, man.
You and me both. All right, let's get back into the Yankee business here. Coming up for the Red Sox, they're going to have their top of the lineup. Tommy Pham, Rafael Devers, Xavier Bogaerts, and Verdugo if anyone gets on. This is so. Let's see if the Yankees can hold it there. The Yankees struck back for one. They're down by 1, 3-2.
Did you see this run that Kansas had?
No, I did not. Talk to him.
It was a miniature beastquake. This guy ran through like 8 tackles.
Oof. I got to see the replay. I got to see the highlight on that.
Yeah.
All right. So, a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's a nice day to watch this Yankee game and head out to the San Gennaro feast. If I was in New York, I'd be doing that.
I wish, man.
Get some Zeppelins.
I got to try to find something to do later on. I might go out to the movies, I might go out to the movies later on. There's no UFC tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life.
Swing and a miss for Tommy Pham. 0-1. And the pitch. This one is popped up. And Kyle gives it a chase. It's in foul territory. Gashoka, he alligator armed it. And it fell.
Okay.
Ugh. 0-2. He just alligator. He turned into an alligator with some arms. He had alligator arms. He went T-Rex. I know I know Jose Trevino would have caught that. Just saying. 0-2. Yes, Michigan. Michigan. Yeah, Michigan's gonna beat Maryland. Michigan down. We covered it last year here. 0-2. And this one is right to Teo Torres. Throws in time. 1 out. Pham is retired.
I should like Michigan State.
Mike, I don't want to spoil it for you, but the only thing that Michigan's got going for them right now is their running back.
No, they got some good wide receivers. They're good. They're okay.
No. I mean, for this game right now.
I don't know. I don't know even know
going for the. I was about
any
to.
scores?
Yeah, let me just. What is it? Michigan's up 17-13.
Oh, it's a close game. Here's
it's very close.
Here's Denver, 1-0.
And it looks like if either defenses really don't shore up, and more so if Michigan's defense doesn't shore up, this is going to turn into a shootout. And if it's a shootout, a lot of the pundits are saying that Maryland's quarterback is better than Michigan's.
1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, just missed. The umpire thought about that. He umpired 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chris, there goes the squeeze. And the umpire wants to make you some orange juice here, trying to squeeze here. You're gonna do a little Orange Cassidy. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foul, and is it gonna be out of the stands? No, it's gonna be in play here. Cabrera, I thought it was gonna be foul, but it stood in left field for the out. As Rafael Devers pounds his bat to the turf in disgust. 2 outs, no one on. We're bringing Xavier Bogaerts. Bogaerts is 0 for 1. We want him to go 0 for 3, 0 for 5, or 0 for 6. Because Judge he's a behind Judge in batting title, by a couple points. Oh, look at that! Mike is going to the San Gennaro feast tonight. Went to the. I can't do it no more. Too many people on top of me. Just bring me home food. His brother is going, not him. He just can't do it. His brother's going to the feast. 0-2. I wish I could get some of the good Italian stuff there. All right, Trey Smith, thank you. He's gonna be in the YouTube account. 0-2 count, and just missed 1 and 2.
I'm gonna ship you some slices of Capicola, okay?
There you go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and I did not play the strikeout horn. That's why he didn't get that call. Let's do it. And he just got to piece that one to stay alive. We're still 1 and 2. Boy, this umpire squeezing.
So, y'all college football fans too?
Say again, Chris?
So y'all college football fans too?
Not really, but you know, we'll have a good conversation about it. I like Michigan
every now and then. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a favorite team per se. I just come in and try to find that one quarterback. I watch every game I possibly can, and I try to find that one quarterback that I feel that maybe could surprise some people in the draft. It's always fun doing that, like picking a lottery ticket.
I know a lot of people. The 1-2. Tua's little brother gonna be better than Tua.
Ground ball to short, throw to first. In time, and scouts were saying that, and the inning comes to a conclusion. Quick 1-2-3 inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. And as a quick inning, we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning where Judge will be leading off in the 3rd here. Stay tuned. History. It could be made this half inning.
I also love the way ESPN is covering it. Right now, they have Clemson, Wake Forest on, but whenever Judge gets up to bat, they're gonna duo screen for Judge. I liked it. They did it earlier, and they're gonna continue doing that. So I love the way ESPN takes care of that. That's why Apple TV last night did not deserve it.
Exactly, and they didn't do that at all. They not that ESPN couldn't. Not wanted to. They couldn't. Apple was like, no. They were being very greedy.
And see, I was telling Kev, y'all called it last night too with the Albert Pujols thing. Like that's messed up. Like. People didn't get to see that.
He hit his 700, Chef Dan. By the way, just to let you know, he hit 2 home runs.
I heard Pujols got the 700, and that the fan that found who caught the 700th ball. They tried asking him for it, and he said no.
Ooh.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, they tried asking him for it, and he said no. So I think he's gonna try and sell it.
In the auction house, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So if y'all was at the stadium and y'all caught Judge's 62 home run ball, what y'all asking for?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna put myself in that guy that said no's place. I'm not saying that I won't give it to them. It all depends on how things are in my life. You know, if I really am financially, if I'm in financial need that I need the money. No matter how much tickets, although you could say, well, if you're in financial need, why are you at the stadium, at the game? Well, once in a while, you're allowed to go disconnect and have an escape. And maybe, you happen to get out, disconnect, and have that escape, and you happen to caught that ball. It all depends on your life. If you need that money, outside, you might want to sell it and make as much money as possible. But if you're good and you really are, everything's really good and good karma, you get the jerseys and you get the all the perks that comes with that. It all depends on individual in their lives. It's easier to say when you're sitting on a Monday morning quarterback. Here's Judge. This one foul out of play.
Come on, Judge. You gotta hit those balls, man.
I mean, what I would ask for is like a signed jersey. If I could possibly, if it was me, I'd get some tickets, some memorabilia, and some other signed things that I could possibly sell. But other than that,
here's the 0-1 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, if I'm good, I'll get, like you said, and I said, we're having dinner, and you're picking up the tab, and we're going to have some real good Wahoo steaks or some Peter Luger's or whatever the case is.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely try to get if it's possible, I'll try to get like lifetime season tickets.
Foul out of play. 1-2.
I mean, it's definitely doable. It's not like I'm asking for
It's definitely doable, and you can negotiate your way around some things to where it's like, all right, you gave up that ball and you didn't get the full, what you could have sold it for.
Yeah.
But you have a chance to, get some other things out of it.
Correct. The 1-2 here to Judge. Everyone's on their feet. Everyone's all rise. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, you gotta hit this man, Judge. And he's actually pitching to him too.
I gotta give credit both nights. Hill and here now Pivetta, they're pitching to him. They're not afraid. They ain't scared.
Who did they face before that they pitched around, Judge?
Pirates.
Oh yes, that's right. That was a disgusting.
The pitch. This ball is hit at center field, but it's staying in the ballpark, folks. And Amonte is under it, and he makes the play. So Judge got make contact, but not deep enough. And that's what they said about Caputo. Not deep enough. Oh!
My ears.
Here's Rizzo now. And we love Caputo. Those are new to the channel. Michael Caputo is a young man that comes here. He has a program on the channel, and he just rants about the Yankees, about how much he dislikes and dishates the Yankees when they don't win.
I'm so sorry, Kev. You ready?
1-0 the count.
Chris, did you hear what Kev said? Said it didn't make enough contact. Kind of like that guy Caputo. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That was hilarious.
All right. Austin says, in 1961, the Yankees gave the fan who bought Maris $5,000. High Road interviewed the guy and the fan back in 1991. Wow. 2-0 count. Michael is a nice guy. Michael's a hell of a guy. But he just gets off the rails when the Yankees are losing.
Wow. Wake Forest is Wake Forest is up ahead on Clemson, 21-20.
Right here, it's 2-0 count and a pitch, swing and a miss. And who did I lose here?
Nah, Chris just came back.
Okay, thanks. 2 balls and 1 strike, the count. The Yankees are trailing here 3-2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 3-2. We are in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The pitch, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes, down and away to Riz.
What are they doing here in this card?
3-1 actually.
Thing with boxing. Sorry.
The 3-1. They walk him. So 1 out walk for Rizzo. Did the fight start?
No, that's what I hate about boxing. They just have a camera panned out to the ring and they're just talking pure
politics. Here's Torres, who homered his first time up. He's 1 for 1. He had a solo shot on a 3-0 count. He hit a shot to left field, and he has added to his home run total this season. For Torres, that's 24. So Rizzo's the runner at first. 45 pitches here for Pivetta. He has 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. He has a 1-run lead. Boston leads the Yankees 3-2. This is the third game of a 4-game set between the Yankees and the Red Sox. And there's a swing and a miss by Torres, 0-1. Yankees will conclude their series and their final meeting of 2022 with the Red Sox tomorrow night on Sunday Night Baseball. We will be on the air as well. Yankees possibly going for a 4-game sweep. But we got a long ways to go here. 1 pitch, 1 game at a 1 inning at a time. And right now they're trailing 3-2. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike to Gleyber Torres.
Oh man, why is this guy wearing a luchador mask to the boxing ring?
Wrong sport. Wrong sport. Wrong sport, genius. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's like if I go to NXT with a UFC replica belt.
Yeah, like it just. Oh, Maron.
Exactly.
I don't understand it.
Or the WBC, you could buy the replica WBC boxing. Yeah, like really, like dude, you're in the wrong sport, buddy. The 2-1. There's a call strike. Ooh, I don't agree with that one. That 2-2 pitch. I do not agree with that one. That was outside. Wow. So Donaldson's on deck here with 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Rizzo doesn't run much, so I don't expect them sending the runners here in motion. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Now the cut runs full. I will not send Rizzo either. Because I don't want to get out of an inning, strike him out, throw him out. You want to keep Pivetta pitch count elevated.
Rizzo.
Mike, I agree with you there with this. I'm going to put this there for a moment. I'll elaborate on the 3-2 pitch. And did he swing? He's swinging a miss, and it is. They call the ball. Oh no, he's out. So strike him out, throw him out. They call a strike on the swing. This is why you don't strike him out, throw him out. Double play. Yankees ran himself out of an inning there. Torres, he just couldn't hold his check. So the Red Sox are in front. We go to the 4th inning, 3-2 here. That didn't look pretty. Mike says, he goes, boy, boxing really took a bad turn. This is my second favorite sport, but it's done. It was as good in the 80s, in the 90s as well, as good as good welterweights, middleweights. You know what, Mike? You might be right to a certain degree. One thing I could tell you, I love boxing. I could tell Chef Dan knows, we cover boxing. We try to cover boxing, but I've told them specifically we're going to hold back on covering boxing. Not because we don't want to, don't like it, is that they make it impossible for us to want to talk about it. Any little highlights that we want to show you when we do the MMA Weekly with Austin and Chef Dan, they quickly want to copyright, flag, and put a halt. When all we want to do is promote the sport, talk about the sport, give it the proper acknowledgement, and talk about some good boxers. You got some Ernst Spence, you got the Brett Crawford, you got some really good fighters, and Lopez, Filipino Lopez. But boxing makes it difficult for us to talk about it when every little content we put, if we're not Ariel Helwani, no disrespect, I like Ariel Helwani, but everything gets flagged and they put a copyright. So you know what? I go, oops. I'm not going to cover you if you're going to make my, we're amateurs. We just want to talk about the love of the boxing sport. If they give us all these obstacles to cover you, we act like you don't exist. We want to give Amanda Serrano her props and give her recognition. She's one of the hottest and one of the good women fighters out there. But boxing, all the body governors, they make it difficult for us, and it just gets to us where, you know what, it's not worth the headache. We might as well not even bother acknowledging you.
It's really not worth the headache. And then just to add on top of all that, when you see the other combat sports, and when I say combat sports, I don't take away wrestling either. It's pro wrestling, MMA, both those combat sports. Whenever there's a matchup that you want to see, they get to it. We're talking about, I know everyone's hyped right now for the Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford matchup that's finally being seriously discussed, and they're finally trying to put a date to it. But for how long have the fans been asking for that matchup? That you're going to deprive them, and then now on your time you want to give them the matchup. That's not how the business works. But they're working backwards, and they're going to pay for it at some point.
Verdugo rips a double, and he's on second base with a leadoff double. So Verdugo on a 1-0 pitch rips a double and burned the first baseline down the right field line. So runner at second now with just a leadoff double here. Boston trying to get something cooking here on Domingo Germán. Let's see if it is the fourth inning. I don't know how long Boone will want to go with Domingo Germán, although he hasn't hit him hard. He hasn't been, but he's given up a couple runs here. So what a way that the momentum changed. Yankees had something going. The strike him out, throw him out, double play. Boston comes up with a leadoff double. My God, hopefully the momentum, the train don't change here. As Hernandez pops it up to center field, Bader makes the play. So 1 out. He swung at the first pitch there. A little impatient by Kike Hernandez. So 1 out here. With 1 out, here's Casa. Christian Casa hit the home run. He hit the 2-run shot in the second inning.
I was about to say, boxing got too much politicking for me.
Yeah. Too many body governors of commissions. You know, WBA, IBF, WBO, you know, everyone in the mother is a promoter. You know, you have Mayweather, De La Hoya. You know, before it was just simple. It was Bob Arams and Don King. As he grounds to first base, he fires in time. So Verdugo will go to third, but now there's 2 outs.
Like I was starting to get back into it with because I'm a big fan of Triple G, and then that first Canelo fight, I was like, oh no, that they rigged him. The problem was, if Triple G would have won, Floyd would have had to fight him, and Floyd they're not gonna do that. It's
just a lot of swerving money. Oh, I didn't get the purse I wanted. You know, it's just like, you know, that's why, you know, one thing that captures me as here's Dolbach. Dolbach was about to step in here. He's 0 for 1. The pitch, swing and a miss. He's ahead of the count, 0-1. One thing about UFC, I get it. As soon as this guy beats this guy, we're already talking about, we're just gonna put him in the octagon and let them go at it. No politics, no. Usually, you know, there's a little bit of politicking, yes, a little bit in the UFC, but not. They get to it. They get what the fans want. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2, and then the UFC fighters, they fight. Some guy, there was a fighter who fought 5 fights in a calendar year, and a woman, and these boxers, they fight once. See you 2 years from now. Or 18 months, as it's 0-2 here. The pitch, grounded. So we'll get the 2-strike horn coming. So we're covering a little bit of everything today. We normally stick baseball, but we're talking, it's a little Saturday afternoon, a little talk about everything around the world of sports. That's pretty cool. Love these kind of debates and conversations. And he's swinging a miss, got him. So Boston gets no runs. They get the hit on that leadoff double. They strand him. And now we go to the bottom of the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 3-2. I'm trying to get an inning ahead because I have ceviche on my mind. We have some.
I was about to say, that's a quick inning.
That was a quick inning. That was a pretty quick inning despite the leadoff double. So it's a 3-2 game here. Boston's up 3-2. 3 runs on 3 hits for Boston. Yankees have 2 runs on 2 hits. And for the Yankees coming up, they're going to have Donaldson, followed by Stanton, followed by Cabrera, then Varys and Bader if anyone gets on. I'm thinking the Yankees are going to have a big inning here.
They need to, because they usually kill Nick. I don't know what's going on.
No, they're gonna have a big inning. They're lately in the last few games, the 5th inning has been, or the 4th and 5th inning, they've been getting a little bit of the offense has been clicking. Put it that way. And Mike, says right. As bad as you thought it was with Aram and King, it's worse now. They need to. Yes, that's right. You know, we knew that King was a little crooked, you know that, and you know, a lot of politicking up, but you used to get the fights we wanted. You know, Hitman Hearns, Hagler, Sugar Ray, Camacho, you know, Rafido Gomez. Even when Trinidad and De La Hoya, we finally got to see them go at it. Two of the young prominent welterweights. We got to see that. We also saw De La Hoya, and we also and Julio Cesar Chavez. Despite the fact Chavez might have been downhill, but at the end of the day, we got to see the fights. Now it's like, my God, it's like pulling teeth to get these guys in. And then you lost interest. Be honest with you, who really, really had a lot of love and interest? That Triple G Canelo fight this past weekend, that should have been a must-see by everyone. It wasn't really. It really wasn't. And it was a good fight. It really wasn't, though. That's, you know.
It was a botch job. The botch came from, funny enough, the botch of the promotion for that fight, it doesn't come from the night of that fight. It literally comes from the night that Canelo lost his last fight. Because then we all came, like, it seemed like that Triple G, the third fight was like oh, well, I guess we have to do this again. And if that's the mindset you're booking the fight in, then no one wants to see a fight like that.
Right. 1-0. And also, I think what's the 1-0 pitch to Donaldson, what also is killing boxing, and it's not their fault, as time is called, is making it look like anyone that has a nice physique or in shape could get in there and box, and it's because of the Paul brothers. They made a mockery of it. I'm not saying, you know, and now boxing, the little bit of fans that have some type of love for it, they still love the sport, but it's not going to be the must see all indoor. I gotta, you know, stop what I'm doing, my plans to watch these fights. It still is a social gathering, the 1-1. 2-1, because I think boxing, when you associate boxing, you associate social gathering. At least I'm going to talk about me, my personal experience. We have a boxing event in my house, or in the old days, my grandma's house. Everyone, uncles, cousins, will come watch the fights. We'll have dinner. We'll have the big dinner, the music, you know, the adult beverages for the adults, and everyone will gather around and see the fight. And then we have neighbors, friends, and we're going to somewhere. So now these days, you're losing that luster.
Yeah. But that's not something that, you know, watch parties are always prevalent now. People are always going to do watch parties. It's just, is it worth it to come together to watch a boxing match? Like, these guys, and on top of it, like, the biggest thing that you and we both had this discussion, Kev, is like, enough with the undefeated guys.
Right, 3-2. And Donaldson gets called strike there. I don't agree, Chris. Look at this call. Bad call for Donaldson getting punched out there.
Yeah, that's a little low.
And of course, Austin says Tyson Fury is the man with his physique, and you know, he gets it.
I mean, yeah, but Tyson Fury right now, he's figured out the landscape. There's no one that can challenge him. So he's going to fake retire, and until the next person comes up that's a big money fight, he's going to try and get the big money check.
Here's Stanton. Takes a curveball in there for a strike. Stanton, 0-for-1. He struck out Victim his first time up. I agree with you there. You know, we got excited with Deontay Wilder because we finally got our first American heavyweight that really was with a lot of enthusiasm and power, and you know, he fought, and the pitch.
I'm excited.
1 ball, 1 strike. I was excited.
You know that, right? He's coming back to he's got a fight, and then they say that what they want to do is they want to have him and Andy Ruiz fight each other for a vacant title.
Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. See, that's exciting. You know, you got 2 American, although, you know, Ruiz, you could say, is a Mexican-American fighter, but born here, still in all, you got 2 American fighters going at it there, and boxing is always as great as long as there's a dominant American heavyweight. And no disrespect to the British heavyweight or the Russian, or you know, or the Eastern European heavyweight, but there's something about boxing when it clicks when you have the all-American heavyweight Tyson. You know, you got it, makes it Ali. You know, it just brings a buzz. They carry it, and I think it generates the box office. As Stanton grounds this one, and that's a base hit. So Stanton is on with a base hit.
think you could also liken it to just the marketability.
Yeah.
Some of these guys know how to market better.
I mean, heavyweights get it. You know, Ali with one of the best boxing promos. You know, give a microphone, forget it. You're phenomenal. You know, you're Tyson. You know, you didn't understand what, you know, but his look, his demeanor, his intimidation. Larry Holmes, George Foreman. You know, you could go on and on the list. You know, even prior to that. That's when boxing is at its glory, when they get those guys out there and they're just larger than life personas. Here's Cabrera now with one out, one on. Pivetta at 62 pitches. And 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, no, we and Mike, and I know you said we're getting you pumped, but that's what the conversations with that Austin and Chef Dan, and I'm not on it most of the time, but that's their baby. You know, I don't need to be having my spoon in every ladle or every soup. But that's their baby. They talk about that once a week, not just the world of MMA, but combat sports. And
Jedi,
you know, we gave you a little bit of a sample.
Jedi, what are you talking about? When I'm making the soup, you can always have a sample. Go ahead, man. Chef always.
And 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh wow, Wake Forest is up on Clemson, 28-20.
Ooh.
That's some good news, Kev.
Oh, there's this one popped up. Let's see. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Oswaldo Correazo Cabrera and the Yankees get on top 4-3. The kid does it again. 2-run shot. No, Mr. Swagger. Yeah.
And we ain't talking about Jack.
Smiley.
Wow, Jose. What's up, Jose?
What up, Jose?
240th team home run for the New York Yankees comes at the hand of Oswaldo Cabrera, and now the Yankees have a 4-3 lead. This guy is amazing indeed.
Oh wow. Oh. Sorry. Maryland just got the ball back, and off the punt there was open space. He could have cut up the field, but he had to run out of bounds.
And Bader fouls it off, 0-1. So the Yankees jump in front. So Harrison Bader now. Let's see. Usually he went to home run, and he knew it. As soon as he hit it, oh man, that was exciting for Oswaldo Cabrera. You got to see that replay. He hit it. He turned to the dugout and pointed.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, that's swagger. George Berman called it. He has swagger.
That was Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal Smooth. That's what I saw right there.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Man. Hey, you got to give credit to the Yankees. That Judge is trying to chase this home run record, but his teammates around him are coming with the bats.
Yep.
1 ball, 1.
Yesterday, I think the pressure is just off those guys. They're playing, a pressure-free baseball.
As Bader fouls it off, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. That's his 3rd of the season for Cabrera, making a case. Hey, I'm gonna be on this postseason roster. I don't care what happens. You know, I could play multiple positions, and I play them every position you put me on. I play it well. Cabrera is making a name for himself here. The pitch. Oh, call strike 3 as Harrison Bader was just doing a windmill there and got caught on a quick pitch. Backwards K. You see, I still don't like the kid. This is why. What happened, Chris? Chris is quiet. We're having a little fun. Here's IKF with the bases empty and 2 outs. The pitch outside, 1-0.
Head over to the bada bing.
Where's Oswaldo? I like that one. Ooh, he called that a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't agree with that one either. Wow, the umpires are bad tonight. Or this afternoon. Oof.
She gets into the arena. There we go.
2 balls and 1 strikes.
Serrano's into the arena.
2-1 pitch. Here's the pitch. 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike. I'm delaying on calling because sometimes I call a ball and the umpire says different. So I'm waiting for it to officially register. Yeah. The 3-1. This one's grounded and cut over by Devers. Throws in time. The inning comes to a conclusion. But however, the Yankees, they get 2 runs here on 2 hits on the 2-run blast by Oswaldo Cabrera as the Yes Network will play that goofy salsa song. And the Yankees have a 4-3 lead. I know Hector hates that song like me. I'm like, man, play something else. There's so many good salsa beats, and you're going to play that same one.
Oh, that's the best one? What are you talking about?
All right. like if you go to certain weddings and the DJ is not Hispanic, and no disrespect, no wrong, they'll play the Gloria Estefan Miami Sound Machine, and that's salsa. No, it's not. That's pop. When the conga, then everybody want to do the conga. That is not salsa.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not. So DJs that out there in America, that's not salsa. So please don't play that in weddings. We do not like it.
Come on, Tagovailoa.
Maria let us know Hicks got a job last night. So I need a $5 biggie bag. So should I say, can I get the Aaron Judge $5 biggie, or Aaron Hicks $5 biggie bag?
You got that bag. You got that biggie bag.
So we might be here Monday Night Football doing our watch along. Giants and the Cowboys. I don't know. I don't know if people's gonna tune in. Usually that's a Monday night Raw for me though.
Yeah, but this is big. This is the big one. This is the Giants versus them dirty girls. You know.
Oh, now Pitbull. Now that's right. Now Pitbull is the next one that they moved the Mary Sign Machine over for Pitbull. Yeah. Oh, they'll play Despacito. Despacito. But they play with there's a ground ball and first one pitch went out. No, that was quick out there for Domingo Herman. So hopefully Domingo Herman can settle down here.
The German Sunday.
So McGuire's retired. We'll bring up Almonte. So it's the 8-9-1 hitters for Boston, and they trail by 1. Yankees have a 4-3 lead. There's a pitch, call for a strike, 0-1. Almonte is a strikeout victim, 0-1. The 0-1. This one's popped up. And Glaber is calling it. He's shading his eyes. He makes the play. 2 quick outs here for Domingo Herman, the German Sunday, who is at 65 pitches with 2 outs here in the 5th inning. Oh, man. Brian Buxton will go season-ending knee surgery. Spencer Strider, 15-day IL with an oblique for the Atlanta Braves. And Julio Rodriguez on a 10-day IL with a lower back sprain. That's a big one for Seattle guys. Tommy Pham, first ball swinging into center field. Lofts it. Bader's there. And a quick inning for Domingo Herman. Just like that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're halfway through the game. Yankees have a 4-3 lead. That was an extremely quick inning. Wow. If you went to the bathroom, by the time you finished urinating, the inning was over. Imagine that. And you got to go back and... Wow.
I'm about to go get some water. Let me see if the next inning finishes up by that time.
No, but I'm talking about if you're at the stadium for, wow. For the Yankees coming up, they're going to have Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Higashioka, followed by Judge and Rizzo. So Judge will be batting. So hurry up from the concession stands, or if you're going to the men's room, to the restroom, hurry up, because Judge will be coming up. You got to be like the Uso. You got to be like the bloodline. You be the one, not the twos. So hurry on back. And let's see. Chris, that was an impressive half inning there for Domingo Germán.
It can't be the twos. The twos will keep you there all day.
Yeah, the twos will keep you a little bit preoccupied.
Did a good job that inning.
Mm-hmm. Especially that 66 pitches through 5.
Wow. I don't even want to say this too early, but it looks like Wake Forest might come out of this thing a victory.
Whoa! You know how much? If you put money on Wake Forest to win on the just the money line, boof, you make some good money.
And it's their defense too that's really flying around.
All right, so we're coming back from the half inning here. Let's take that. Put the Yankee lineup, or we'll just put the. Let's change that here. Boom. So Yankees want to add to this lead here. So Pivetta out for the 5th inning here. He's coming back out to pitch. He's got a pretty good pitch count. Here's Higashioka leading off. Also, yeah, Falefa made the out last time. I got my scorecard wrong. So here's Higashioka, 74 pitches for Pivetta. He's going to pitch his 75th here to lead off the 5th inning, the bottom of the 5th, the pitch. Curveball for a ball, 1-0. Higashioka's 0 for 1, popped up to the left fielder his first time up.
Uh-oh. Clemson's in scoring position.
The 1-0. Hits there for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, Higashioka, man, would love him to get on with a single or a walk just so they could pitch to Judge. You don't want to put 2 on with no one out.
And Clemson has cut this to a 2-point game.
He pops this one in foul territory into the shadows, and it is out of play. So now the shadows are creeping in, but at least right now it's on by the dugout side. By in another hour, it'll be on top of home plate. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Yankees have a 4-3 lead here. Yankees already clinch a playoff berth, but they're 4 games out of the American League East title. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the middle and through for a base hit. So Higashioka gets on. That will bring up Judge with a runner at first now. Now they have to pitch to him. If you're the Red Sox, you don't want to put 2 on with no one out and give the Yankees an opportunity to set up a big inning with their top of the lineup. So that was a huge base hit by Higashioka, the non-home run stroker. So here's number 99, Aaron Judge. Of course, his family, his wife, the Maris family says, just hit it already, please. You know, I got a chicken coop that I got to go clean. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-0 the count to Judge. He tried to get a fastball down in a way.
These referees are sloppy at the college level.
The 1-0. As he's taking an awfully long time.
He might pitch around him.
The 1-0. Curveball. 2-0. Ugh.
See?
Try to get him with an off-speed pitch. I try to see if it lands. The 2-0 pitch coming. Here it comes. That was not a strike. Umpire called that a strike. That was not a strike. That was high. Terrible, 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 in the words of Charles Barkley.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So it's a 2 balls and 1 strike count. Come on, Judge. Let's go, baby. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one is foul, out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He had the swing, man, that looked like he had the home run swing there, but he just fouled it off. Oof. 2 balls and 2 strikes, man. We all want this. We all are waiting anticipation, man.
Yeah. And Clemson just tied it up.
Oof. The 2-2. Here's a pitch. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now, we saw the Yankees run themselves out of inning last time up. I don't think they're going to be running with Higashioka either. It doesn't run much. So it's a full count now. Everyone in Yankee Stadium on their feet. Everyone here on the chat, in the watch-alongs, on the seat of their pants waiting for enthusiastic. And here's the 3-2 pitch.
Yeah.
Judge fouls it back. We'll do it again. 3-2.
Ay, ay, ay. At least the pitch count is up.
A very good one. Very good observation on that. The pitch count is at 84 pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. I think this will be Pavetta's last inning. And even if whatever happens, even if he gets a clean inning, I don't think he'll come out for the 6th. The 3-2. Now the pitch. He walked him. So, hey, 2 on with 2 outs. 2 on with no one out, excuse me. So, Yankees setting themselves up for something big here.
Come on, Giancarlo. Come on, Giancarlo.
Actually, it's Rizzo. It's Rizzo. So last night, it was Stanton.
Oh.
You were right. Last night, Stanton batted second because you watched along with me last night. But the lineup has today Anthony Rizzo batting second.
Okay, Rizzo.
Rizzo. As there's a pitching conference here.
Seinfeld, man.
Say again?
You sound like a true Seinfeld soprano, man.
Yeah, I like Rizzo.
Rizzo. It ends with a vowel. You know what that means.
Oh.
Oh. What I mean.
There you go. Maria has the Rizzo, baby. You gotta do a B-E-Y, baby. Anthony Rizzo, baby. Here's Rizzo. Here's the pitch. This one is line, and it's going back, and Monte. He gave it a nice line drive jolt, but let's see. Higashioka tags up and goes to third. That was a productive out there by Rizzo as Higgy tags up and goes to third. I was very impressed by Higgy's. That's smart IQ. Run around the corners now with 1 out now. We'll set up Gleyber Torres. Ah, Maria finds him a good-looking guy. Okay.
Gleyber's had a good game so far, right?
Excuse me?
I said, if I'm not mistaken, Gleyber Torres has had a good game so far today, right?
He's 1 for 2. He's 1 for 2, a home run and a strikeout, but that's still a pretty good game. He has a hitting streak. He's been on fire lately. There's the pitch. There's a curve ball in there for a strike. A fly ball will get a run in anywhere in the outfield. And Boston's trying to play for 2 and keep it at a 1-run deficit. Yankees trying to add here. They have someone. They're 90 feet away from adding another run. The 0-1 pitch coming. Here it comes. Gleyber fouls it. He's behind in the count 0-2. So he has an 0-2 count here.
That's the game. Michigan
0-2?
just scored a touchdown. It's like, wow.
Swing and a miss as Tabor Torres. He thought he got a piece of it, but no. Strikeout victim. Not a good at bat there for Glaber. You have to make contact when you have a runner in scoring position. Last night he came through with a big 2-out base hit. Tonight he has less than 2 outs. He just swing and a miss, whiffed. Although it looked like he might have misdirect that. I don't know about that, but he struck out. Nonetheless, no protest at all. Here's Donaldson now. Can Donaldson come up with a big 2-out base hit? Can the Yankee team in general, like I always keep saying, not like a broken record, if they want to go back in and extend their run in October, they need 2-out base hits with runners in scoring position. Here's a slow roller. Pivetta deals, throws, and he's not going to be in time. Yankees get a run on an infield, the most softest hit. My God, a little tap, and Pivetta, and of course the Yankees get a run there. Okay, we'll take it. RBI for Donaldson.
Yep.
He just, whoa.
Yep.
And Donaldson almost slipped too. And Pivetta dive and toss. Wow.
Wow. When Wake Forest just came back down the field and scored.
Wow. Here's the pitch.
Beautiful fundamental baseball.
It was. So Stanton is on. 1-0-1 count to Giancarlo, who's 1 for 2. He's single in the 4th inning. He came around and scored on the home run. Here's the pitch. Stanton fouls quickly, 0-2. So, old people, we never thought Donaldson was going to get an infield hit and get an RBI out of it. So you got first and second now. And the run is in. Yankees have a 5-3 lead. Giancarlo bomb. We got a prediction. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll leave it up there. We'll leave Phil's prediction up there.
Hopefully it's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's damn true.
That's one thing about the chat. They always good with their predictions. We get Jerome, who was on fire. We get Jose Mello for some prediction. Willie Robinson gets some good predictions here and there, as well as Chris and myself. We be pretty good with these predictions at times. 1 and 2. Ooh, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a close one. He thought he had Stanton stricken out there. Pivetta was running off the mount because he's been getting that call all game, and that was just high. It was just, Let's see. Now, that'd be interesting if when Stanton hits this bomb here, how's he going to react? If we saw Garrett Cole get ejected. Here's the 2-2. Stanton goes down on strikes. So, however, the Yankees score 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 2 men on base. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Yankees with a 5-3 lead here. Not bad, but here Nick Pivetta with 8 strikeouts though. Despite the fact giving up those 5 runs, he has 8 strikeouts. Chris, you're with us, Chris.
Michigan has an 11-point lead on Maryland.
That's over.
Yeah. And the 4th quarter is over. But then again, you never know. It's college football.
Yeah,
it's
I'm just in the car.
All right.
But Wake Forest, their quarterback threw 5 tutties for the day.
Wow. So we have a change of inning for the Red Sox. They're going to have Rafael Devers, Bogarts, Verdugo, and everyone should get on. It should be Kike Hernandez. We're going to the 6th inning. Yankees up 5-3. Yankees magic number again to clinch the American League East is down to 4. Any Yankees win and a Tampa Bay Ray loss will cut the deficit down to 2 because Tampa Bay is in second place. They overtook the Toronto Blue Jays. So tonight we're hoping for Toronto. Let those two teams go back and forth, exchanging wins and losses, and the Yankees just keep winning. As long as they take care of business, they keep getting closer and closer and closer to the American League East crown.
Well, it looked like they're bringing Zach Britton in.
Ooh, that's the first time we're gonna see Britton in. All right, his major league season debut for Britton. What a road for that young man from the surgery. Tell us some more about the road that Britton has gone through, Chris.
Yeah, he had I think it was Tommy John. He had Tommy John last year. He didn't know if he was going to come back or not this year, but he's been pushing. He's adamant that he wants to play this year. So this is his first game back. A lot of people said his rehab starts was pretty good to see. So hopefully that can produce in the majors. And I don't know, like if I got to pick him, Licky, or Chapman to be in the postseason roster, if he pitches good, I'd rather Britton because he's a ground ball pitcher.
But that sinker ball. So his first appearance since August 19 of 2021. So almost a year and some change coming back. Let's see, man. He's not a young man, so he's a free agent to be, but I believe he's got something to show here. He wants to continue his major league career. Not only he's a real good pitcher when he's on, he's also a representative for the players union in the Yankee clubhouse for the Yankees. He's a really class act all around, and of course we hope that he pitches well. We could, lefty who could get out with that sinker ball. Here's the pitch from, and there's a strike. So Britton immediately to Rafael Devers takes a strike. So Devers 0 for 2, strikeout and foul out. So this is interesting. I want to see him here. I'm really excited for to see Britton. I really am. The 0-1 almost hit him inside. 1-1. He's trying to own that inside plate. I like that. And the 1-1. There's a beautiful sweeping strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man, that was a beautiful sweeping slider. Love it. That neutralized left-handed hitters. So Britton is ahead of the count, 1-2. And the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes as they check. And he didn't go. 2-2. He tried to get a fastball down and away as Trevino starts warming up. I don't know why you've got Britton, who's, and just in case probably, but 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here goes Boone trying to burn his bullpen in 1 inning.
Man, let the man
2-2. 3-2. So now Devers back 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch to Devers. He walked him. He started off good there. A couple of balls got away from him, so a leadoff walk. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite the New York Yankees. But maybe a little nerves there for Britton. Here's Xavier Bogaerts, 0 for 2 with a ground out, 2 ground outs. Let's see if he grounds out here. And let's see.
All I need is that one sinker.
Remember, he's trying to work out. He's trying to get command, trying to get his arm strength. But all in all, that he's feeling healthy and he's pitching, that's phenomenal. Here's the pitch to Bogaerts. There's a strike. So he gets ahead of the count here also, 0-1. So he was ahead of the count to Devers. Now Bogaerts is ahead of the count with first ball strike. A little bit of nerves are going through Britton. And the pitch. This one is line, and there's a base hit. This one's coming over is Cabrera. Let's see if he goes to third. Cabrera throws. Devers going to go to third. The plate. And Donaldson lays it. They had a play there, but Donaldson took his eyes off of it and got away from him. First and third with... second and third now. So you give a single to Bogaerts and advancement on the throw. So Bogart's 1 for 3. So it looks like Bogarts might be a percentage point ahead of Judge now in the batting title. And Donaldson had him. They had him pegged. He just couldn't come up, put it, and get that on the camera for the tag. Oh, they could have had him. Oh, they had him there. They had him too. Donaldson couldn't come up with that on that camera. Here's Verdugo. There's a strike. Ahead of the count, 0-1. Let's see if they can get Verdugo here either to pop up or strike out. Verdugo is 1 for 1, a walk, a double, scored a run. So he's a little busy here. A little bit of a Yankee pain in the neck in this series. The pitch. There's a strike quickly, 0-2. So that was a nice sweeping slider in there and a strike. 0-2 the count. So the tying runs are on for the Red Sox. Let's see if Verdugo will be patient here against Britton. If Britton can expand the zone here. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Good job.
Huge strikeout for Britton. And he got a tough lefty in Verdugo.
God save the queen, but Britain is great.
Chris, if this is what we get back from Yael, this kind of pitching with strikeout ability, I know you're excited. You've been calling for it, and there you go.
Yeah, I want Britton to get a chance, man. I think if he does pretty decent, I think the Yankees bring him back on a cheaper deal.
There's a ball for Kike Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 2, grounded out, flied out. Let's see. I think the Yankees will conceive of running if they get a ground ball and get the out. He's behind the count 1-0. First batter, he hasn't been ahead on the strike. Here's the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. 2 balls and no strike. You got Tristan Casa on deck, the lefty. As Bazzuro warming up, or Bazzaru is warming up for Boston. As Rizzo takes a little bit of a time, he's going to have a conversation with Britton. So maybe it's a strategy. You got a first base open. You got a lefty Casa, lefty batter. Maybe he can set up and doesn't run fleet of foot. Try to set up a double play. Although Casa has power. All his hits, 80% of his hits are home runs. So 2-0 pitch here. We'll see what they'll throw here as Luis Trevino warming up. The 2-0. 3-0. Johnny Keke con espaguetis up. 3-0 pitch. And it don't make sense if he does walk Kike to take Britton out for Casas because Trevino as they walk him. So we'll set up the bases loaded here because you want to keep lefty on lefty. You don't want to bring in Trevino against the left-handed hitter. You're saying here, might as well put it on the tee and let him hit it. So here's a big pressure situation here for Britton. Let's see how he will react here. His arm and how he feels. And here's Casa. He's got a rookie in Casa, but Casa has been impressive with the few hits he has. They all gone out of the park. Big part in the game here. He's 1 for 2 Casas. Has a 2-run homer. The first pitch in there for a ball, 1-0. He has to throw strikes. Ball in the dirt. He has to throw strikes. The pitch. 2-0. Come on, Britton. Britton having a little trouble locating the strike zone now. He was ahead of the count on all the hitters except the last 2. So it's 2-0 right now with 1 out. Yankees have a 5-3 lead, but the bases are loaded for the Red Sox. So the Red Sox got them full. Trailing by 2. The 2-0. 3-0. Ooh, All the balls down, down, down. I think they're gonna give Casas the green light. If you tell me here, I think they trust him. They know that he, even though it's small sample size, they know this kid's got some power. Let's see the 3-0 pitch. He walked in a run. Ugh. So Britton not as sharp here, maybe a little nerves, but here comes Aaron Boone. The crowd not pleased with Britton,
that was,
and the crowd's got to stop a little bit. I understand that Britton, the guy got back from surgery in less than a year. It wasn't. I don't think it was resonated for the Bulls there. I understand the performance you're booing that, but understandable. You let the guy get out and just.
It's understandable, but the thing is, at the same time, I don't. Man, was this the only game they could have brought him back to?
He's been activated for a few games though, and you bring him in a tight game, 2-run lead in the 6th inning. There's been games that they were up by a lot, by multiple runs, and they didn't. They elected not to. So they kept him. He didn't pitch. Yeah. There was like 3 games or 2 games since he's been activated that he didn't pitch. So you also could have he's not sharp because of inactivity as well. I'm not putting excuses. He has to throw. He was throwing strikes, but then he just didn't have the proper command. I know it's an oxymoron, but you gotta when it comes to single ball pitchers like them, like the way Brain says, the more they pitch, the better their stuff is because they rely on the ball, down a little bit of a tired arm, but. Oh wow! The Mariners signed Castillo to a contract, 5 years, $108 million contract extension. Both, Chris Castillo not gonna hit the free agent market. He wants to stay in Seattle.
That's fine. The tour ain't gonna go nowhere anyway.
But why? The Yankees could have We could have got 100. Oof. Go ahead, Dan.
What was the contract that Julio Rodriguez got?
Oh, it was a ridiculous contract.
Yeah, because I remember hearing seeing the number for that. What's this guy's name? Dude that usually does the reporting for MLB, Jeff Passan. I saw him report at one time, and I looked at that number. I was like, "Oh Lord, the things I would do to get a number like that."
So they're gonna bring in Luis Trevino. Another name, Scott Efros, been activated for 3 games now, hasn't been used yet. And then when you bring him in, you expect him to be sharp, but meanwhile they sat in the bench. They haven't pitched in 3+ games. No, Willie, I agree. You had to get him out, but I didn't agree about booing the guy out. He got back from injury. Man, if the second item he's bad, you swing and a miss, the drawback. 0-1 the count. Drawback is a strikeout victim twice. He's behind in the count here, 0-1. The pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Now, Dahlback is a .304 career bases loaded hitter. He's behind in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Trevino just pumping in those strikes. Let's see what he gets here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it is a big 2-2 pitch here. Yankees will love a double play ball here, but they'll take a strikeout, and it goes up to Reese McGuire. But we'll see here. The 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here. Big important 2-2 pitch. Trevino comes to the set, and the pitch. Strike 3 called. Huge strike out there of Dolbach. He took it, and Dolbach has a hat trick in strikeouts. Wow, the Yankees needed that one. With 2 outs now, the defense could relax, could play back a little. And here's Reese McGuire, though. Reese McGuire is a dangerous hitter. McGuire homered last time up, and he homered 2 nights ago. The first game of the 3-game series, of the 4-game series. I agree with you there. There's a strike. There, the 0-1, grounded softly to Torres. Torres fields, throws in time. The inning comes to a conclusion. So 1 run on 1 hit. They leave the bases low. They leave 3. Yankees have a 5-4 lead. So we go now 5.5 in the books. The Yankees will come up. They will send Cabrera, Bader, IKF, and Higashioka if anyone gets on. Now, I'm going to go back to the comment by Phil. I don't understand booing a debut performer. They need to give him positive vibes. Yelling at them that they suck will never make them perform. I agree with you. Especially a guy who got back, worked his ass off to come back and pitch this year. And the team could use him pitching. To you to boo them, I'm like, dude, don't you know how hard it is to rehab? He's a millionaire. He didn't really need to do this. He could have just, all right, I'll see you. You know, I'll take on a whole year off, rehab at my pace. I don't need to get back. I'm going to be a free agent. I'll sign somewhere and make money. It boggles my mind. I understand we get an emotion and the excitement, and it's the Red Sox, and we don't want to see. No way we want to see the Red Sox get ahead of, beat us, but. That's not. I personally didn't like it. Chris and Chef.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Those that's. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that would be similar to like when Gordon Hayward had his gruesome injury, his first game back, and the fans are booing him. That would be disgusting, and that would be talked about all throughout all the sports show talks. Like. You just don't do that. Have better class as a human being, regardless of whether you're a fanatic or not. You're a human being first.
Right, exactly. We're human being. I mean, we're all fanatics, man. We go nuts. We want to see the best. We want our team always to have the highest euphoria. We want to be excited, but a little bit of a boo, the way they booed him, I wasn't really. I didn't. But we'll move on here.
Quarterback.
So Cabrera will be leading it off here. Ryan Baser coming in. We saw Baser he has a 5.7 ERA with 57 innings and a third, 12 walks, 58 strikeouts. He's given up 8 home runs.
Kev, this is a shootout. It's 35-35, and they're already close to the red zone.
And you know what? I agree with Willie. You know what? Believe it or not, I agree with you. As fans, we don't have patience, and I think that booing, you might be right. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that perspective because I think the Yankee fans didn't boo Brayton at that time. I think they booed the relief corps because all week they've been lousy. Maybe that's a frustration building, and they're letting it out. You know what? I could thank you for that perspective. 0-1 to count. I see now. I can understand now where that perspective comes from. So Cabrera, 0-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Cabrera's 1 for 1. He has a walk and a 2-run shot and scored 2 runs. So the kid's having a good game. The pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now here's another thing. Why couldn't Herman pitch 1 more inning? He was cruising. I mean, he was doing well. Why the 5th inning is the magic number that they turn into mush? The 1-2. This one foul out of play. It's still 1-2. So the Yankees here have a 5-4 lead now. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the 1-2 coming. Umpire call strike 3. Wow, that was a little down. But Cabrera caught looking there. Backwards K. It did hit the zone there. It was a strike. Now looking at the replay here. Here's Harrison Bader. So Bader will come in.
Darth Vader.
He's 0 for 1. A walk in the second inning. Let's see if he can get on base. Of
Think
course,
any
Maria's.
relation to Ryan Bader?
I don't think so. I think he's more next to Master. His cousin Master. Here's a pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. Speaking of that, let me see Caputo.
Whoa!
The pitch. Up high. 1-1.
Oof. Motto.
I gotta work on it. Hopefully I get some time. I need a clip from something about Mary when the kid Warren is in the bathroom when Ted gets caught with a zipper. When he says he was a Bader.
He was a Bader.
1 and 2. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go, Harrison. Let's get on base. We need him to get on with. Let's get on with a base hit here, man. Start putting some havoc on the base pads. I do like to see a guy who runs the bases, who can steal bases, excitement on the pads. Here's the 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. That was down low.
The Serrano fight is coming up next.
Ooh. Maybe hopefully I could put it on when the 7th inning stretch, when we go on the little 2-minute break. I could turn on the other TV and set up the 2-2. Catch it like around the fourth round. The 2-2.
Nah, trust me. You're probably going to catch it at the beginning.
Strung and a miss. Oh, yeah, by the time they do all the national anthems and all the shenanigans. So, Harrison goes down on strikes. A ball down and away. So, 2 outs. So, Frazier, back-to-back strikeout for Frazier. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So, that's the 10th Yankee Boston Red Sox pitching has strikeout that they have gotten recorded. So 10 strikeouts for the Red Sox pitching tonight, this afternoon. Here's the pitch to IKF, up high for a ball, 1-0. I don't know if you got chat. Would you like to see IKF come on and Kaya Higashioka to finish this inning with Judge leading off the 7th? And foul out of play. Because with no one on and he leading off, I don't know. They could tend to walk him. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. It'll be interesting. The 1-1 pitch coming. He's taking a long time. If I'm on my calf, he calls time. He did. So now he'll regroup, reset. Now, a lot of times when the pitcher takes too long and you're a hitter, you kind of freeze yourself out. So you want to re-tense, stretch. Here's a ground ball to second, and that should do the inning. It does. So the inning comes to a conclusion. No runs, no hits, no error. We go to the top of the 6th inning. It's still Yankees up by 1, 5-4. 7th inning for the Red Sox. They're going to have Almonte, Tommy Pham, and Rafael Devers. So it's 9, 1, and 2 coming up. And everyone should get on. It will be Bogarts. Yankees trying to protect a 1-run lead here. Be interesting to see who the Yankees will bring out of their bullpen now here after they use Trevino.
Oh, wow. Duke got the ball back? Kev,
Chris has been
did you
quiet.
know Duke is playing good football?
Really? They haven't had a good quarterback since Daniel Jones.
That's a flag. Oh, they moving it down to you. Oh, that was a bad hit. Why would you hit him out of bounds? And he's the quarterback.
Oh, lay flag. Oh, and they know how they protect the quarterbacks. All right, so we'll wait for this half inning here. Don't forget, after this 3 outs are recorded, 7th inning stretch, will take me out to the ball game, and then we'll come right back. Judge will be batting second in that inning after Higashioka.
What in the world is what's going on here? There's 2 more fights until the Serrano fight.
Oh, so
They messed
Yeah.
up about order. Yeah, you're
I'm
good.
not gonna miss it. I'm good.
You're
So
not
as
gonna
the
miss nothing.
As the shadow starts creeping in, it's not over at home plate yet, but it's going to come in the next few innings. Trevino is back out there to Almonte, who takes a ball 1-0. So Almonte's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-up victim. Trevino coming in. He came in and got the outs, important outs there in the last inning in relief for. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike for Britton. So it's a 1-1 count here. As Lucas Lasagna Licky warming up. That wet noodle. Here's the 1-1 pitch coming. This is grounded against the shift. Kev gets a glove. Kev is going to throw, but I think he's not going to have enough time. That's an infield single. That was a nice play by Isaiah Kanafalefa. He's aboard, though, with an infield hit now with Tommy Pham coming up. So here's Tommy Pham. So I don't know why Boone has Leakey warming up with a 1-run lead. Those are not the circle of trust relievers. But that's Buffoon for you. Here's Trevino deal.
Kobe.
Throw over to first. He is safe. So John Schreiber warming up for the Red Sox in the bullpen. Now Boston's trying to hand him a lead or a tie game, but they're trail right now with Tommy Pham. Here's a pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 the count. He got a nice slider in there for a strike. Ahead of the count, 0-1. Throw over to first. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Trevino. Tommy Pham. And here's the pitch. Pham fakes the bunt, and he fouls it out. 0-2. So Pham trying to play a little small ball there. That would have caught the Yankees off guard. He probably would have bunted for a base hit there. Because you had Donaldson back. If he would have got it down the third base line, he could have moonwalked his way to first base. But Tommy Pham is behind in the count, 0-2. Trevino ahead. Now he checks the runner at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So got him with a nice slider down and away from Pham. He is the first out with a base runner on. Here's Rafael Devers. Now Devers pretty much contained by the Yankees. Struck out, fly to left field. Walked his last time up. As Lucas Licky warming up. I hope Buffoon doesn't do this, and Buffoon is going to be a buffoon about it. Oh my God. So Lucas Lasagna Licky.
Nice thing.
This is what this manager does. This is why I call him. I don't give him his proper respect. And Boone, he is a buffoon. He is Aaron Buffoon. He does buffoonery moves.
It's called getting a rhythm. Oh my God! And then
He doesn't have to
take.
yeah.
Flow.
Listen, be honest with you, Chef Dan. He should have let. Be honest with you, if you want to dissect it and nitpick and it's easy to do it from my couch or where I'm at here in the JEDI studios. But first and foremost, Domingo Germán should have pitched the 6th inning. He had a low pitch count. You should have left him out there. You gave him a 2-run lead. He was in rhythm. He was getting a stride. You let him pitch that. Then if you got in some trouble, then you have a couple outs. All right. Here, this is where Britton should have came in here against Devers. This is where you bring in Britton because you have one out here. If he gets in some trouble, it's just the lack of pulse and not knowing how to, And here's the thing, Chef Dan, the kid was born, all right, from birth in a baseball family. His father was a manager, catcher. His grandfather played and managed. So they know baseball. They should know baseball more. They know more baseball than I do on a fingernail, and he manages like he doesn't have a clue. Or he does moves that like,
get it.
Huh?
All
like
these
that.
quick substitutions, I don't get it.
I understand.
You really go through.
Yeah.
Kev, I'm not gonna lie. You really go through hell because you have one coach over on the basketball side that doesn't know when to finally substitute, and you have another guy over here, a manager in baseball, who's doing too much substitutions. You just ain't got no one that's doing the right substitutions that you can enjoy to watch.
I'm telling you, if I were to have if the YouTube will allow me to play a theme song, I'll be playing the Rolling Stones. I get no satisfaction. I can get no satisfaction. But and as I try with these teams, I just can't get no. So here's Lucas Lasagna Licky. Oh, I think the division, Mike Ortiz. Division because we're the uniform is bigger than the individual, in my opinion. Here's Devers, 1-0, so he comes throwing balls here. This guy, Lasagna Licky, one of Caputo's favorite, says he should be working in the Olive Garden, serving up microwave lasagnas.
You can't be giving lasagna a bad name like this.
1 ball, 1 strike. Well, we call him either lasagna because Lucas Licky lasagna, the triple L's. That's why we came with that one. I don't think Lucas Wet Noodle Licky would have fit.
Yeah, nah.
Like last year, we had Sal Macaroni Grill Bermano, and he's no longer on the team. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball, 2 balls and 1 strike now. He's behind in the count on Devers. Now here's the thing. The Lucas Lasagna Licky has to stay for 3 batters. So they're hoping and praying that Devers hits into a double play because you got Xander Bogaerts coming up, who's a right-hander, and Verdugo the lefty. So I maybe they'll walk Bogaerts to go Verdugo, but Verdugo homered against them. It's I don't know. We'll see here. They better hope they get a double play ball here. It's a 2-1 pitch coming. Here's the pitch. 3-1. At least Britton, who's coming back from an injury, was a little more consistent with these pitches. Lucas, my goodness. 3 balls and 1 strike. Just don't serve meatballs there, Lasagna man. No one asked for a side of meatballs. There's a pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. And he did throw a meatball in there, Chef. They're lucky that he wasn't looking for a meatball sub tonight.
Oy, hey.
So here's a big payoff pitch. Let's see if the runners go. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a big strikeout. Wow. I'm surprised that the wet noodle got this strikeout. He got him with a nice curveball. And to me, he got a good pitch. I got to give him credit. You know what? Take my hat off. Lucas Licky, like a broken clock, is right twice a day. Lucas Licky was correct at this time, my friend. Now, with 2 outs comes an important Xander Bogaerts, because Bogaerts, not only that, he singled, possibly getting probably ahead of Judge or he's still behind Judge. He's still behind him by percentage point in the American League lead in batting title. So hopefully we get it out. Here's a pitch. Did he go? He did. 0-1 to count. So Judge is still first in batting temp in percentage points, but a hit here will put him right there, number 1. And only that, it keeps the inning going. And we'll bring up Verdugo, the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good stop there by Higashioka. Blocked the ball in the dirt. This is a big pitch here. It is a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Licky deal. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. You know what's coming now. So he's ahead of the count. A little bit. One thing about Lucas, that breaking ball's got the hitters a little bit off balance. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Lucas looks at the runner. And the pitch. This one is foul out of play. He spoiled that one. Kept alive. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The Yankee faithful ready for the 7th inning stretch. Remember, as soon as the inning comes to a conclusion, we go to the 7th inning stretch. We'll put the 7th inning song. That gives me a chance to stretch my legs and get right back. Here's the 1-2. Good block there. Higashioka keeps it in front. The runner goes. The throw to the second. And it's safe. Almonte. So Almonte is in scoring position now with 2 outs. So he's the tying run for Bogaerts, who needs a hit to get ahead in percentage point of the American League batting title. So a lot of implication here for Bogaerts, for the Yankees, for Judge. My goodness. This is an investment pitch here. 2 balls and 2 strikes as the shadow starts to comb over the batter's box in Yankee Stadium. The pitcher's in the daylight, in the sunlight. The batters are in the shade. How is Almonte quick? He looks like Kirby Puckett, or he looks like a little chubby guy. And he plays center field. Well, I guess 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is grounded. Donaldson dives. And Donaldson, oh God, Donaldson's so dramatic. He charges a no play. An infield single. So now he leads the American League in hits because Donaldson can't come up with this. He has to dive and be so dramatic. My goodness. I don't know what in the world he did there.
I don't get it.
All right, so now first and third. Here's Verdugo. So walk, double, and strikeout for Verdugo. Having a pretty decent game tonight. Tying run at third, going ahead at first. Verdugo takes a pitch down low, 1-0. So Bogart's ahead of the American League now, ahead of Judge. 315, Judge 314. So Verdugo 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Licky's going to have to leave it all here because either way, by hook or crook, this is his last batter. Verdugo, I don't see him getting, if he walks him or pitches to Hernandez, or the worst thing happens, they won't continue here. He won't continue after this. This is his last batter no matter what, regardless of the outcome. The 1-1. Inside, did he go? Did he check? Nope. 2 balls and 1 strike. He wanted an appeal. The umpire didn't even bother looking. 2 balls and 1 strike. So now one thing, Schwarber's been warming up for quite a time here. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Grounded, and that's a base hit. That damn lasagna guy. My goodness. 1 run scores. And we are tied. Two for 3 for Verdugo. And Donaldson's stupid play at third for, I don't know what he was thinking of, cost him here. Now Boom should be pulling him here. And that was a tough pitch there, up in his eyes. He just hit it the other way. So 2 on.
Buffoon wasting pitches, huh?
Wasting pitchers, doing stupid moves, and he's keeping Lucas Licky. He's keeping Lucas Licky pitching here. He was itching to get 0-1. I don't get this manager, Chris. We do every watch along as much as possible. He does dumb moves. Once you think he does a move, the next game he says, "Here, hold my beer. I got another stupid move for you guys."
It's like he thinks someone is daring him to one up his last dumb move, and it's like, no one's daring you. He's like, I bet you don't think I got another one in me. We know you do. We're not questioning it. Please don't. Oh, you
and of
really
course,
don't think I got nothing in me.
Mike says we have our new Pepe Le Pew here, and it's Donaldson as we get the 2 out. Oh God, let's go. We need a big strikeout here of Kike Hernandez. Let's see if Lasagna Lucky could get it. We're all even at 5. A run is in for Boston, and they have a runner at second in scoring position. We're trying to send it to 7th inning. Got him. Struck him out. Got him. We'll go to the 7th inning stretch. Enjoy this. We'll be right back. the 7th inning stretch. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you stretch a little like I did, and we're right back here. For the New York Yankees, you're going to have Kyle Higashioka, followed by Aaron Judge, followed by Rizzo, and Gleyber Torres, if anyone should reach here, all even at 5. Aaron Judge is on deck. This is it, guys. Let's see if he does it. We're all anticipating. We've been waiting.
Wow, Clemson and Wake Forest went into overtime at 38.
We got Michael Christopher says 61 for fun. 62 for you. I like that. Welcome. That was good. I love that. I'm going to save those. I like those. That was a good back-to-back comments. I'm going to check out how many pitches Domingo Ramon threw. As he's finishing his warm-up pitches, so a game that's about to start in a half hour, you got Atlanta in Philadelphia, and you have the New York Mets playing an rare afternoon game in Oakland. It's a 107 game in Oakland, but it's 407 for us in the East Coast. On the West Coast, 107 against the Athletics. Later tonight, Tampa Bay hosts Toronto, not so far from here. No lunch for yet, Maria. As soon as the game is over, I got some ceviche that we made from last night, and we have some leftover ceviche, so I cannot wait to have some ceviche.
So you can watch it?
Yeah, I'm going to be watching that game.
Because Hicks is about to bat.
Oh, no. Hicks is coming for Higgy. All right. What do you think? Hicks, he's a high base percentage. That's why they're trying to get him on there, to see if he gets on a walk.
You really swung at that?
Swinging a pitch 0-1. Oh, God. So someone is not going to have my $5 biggie back because Hicks is hitting.
He ain't got that bag. He ain't got that biggie bag.
Oh, my God. That was bad.
He don't got that bag. He don't got the biggie bag.
Theo won. And he hits this one the opposite rear to left field. It's going to dunk, and it is. Ew, just foul. Oh, man. I thought that was a base hit. Oh, wait a minute. I need to see the replay on that one. It's a foul ball.
Yeah.
And Tommy Pham couldn't see that ball. He lost track of it. And, yeah, it was clearly foul.
Dave Double, yum, yum.
So he has to protect the play here, 0-2. Especially in September, Yankee Stadium becomes a terrible sun field for the outfielders to play, and one of the most difficult in Major League Baseball. It comes September, the way September, October.
Can I ask something? Why doesn't he try to get a bunt here?
He has 2 strikes. And if he fouls it off, he's a strikeout victim. And he pops up. Yeah, he should have done it when you have 2 strikes, you can't bunt. You could bunt, but you have to keep it fair. If you foul it off, you're automatically out as a strikeout. That's just the rules of baseball.
Yeah, we know Hicks ain't that good.
No. Have players done it before? Absolutely. Doesn't mean you can't. But if you
I'm saying this so that because especially with the way the sun is and the way you pointed that out, I'm thinking like it, an experienced manager would have called for the bunt earlier.
1-2. I think earlier when it's a leadoff, they leave it up to the hitter.
Yeah, we know Hicks ain't bunting.
No, and like Chris says, Hicks ain't bunting. He almost got hit with the pitch. You should have let it hit your fingers there.
Mm-hmm.
I know it hurts, but they sell out. They sell ice, and they have something called ibuprofen that will help out for the swelling. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I can hear someone say, you get hit with a 90-something mile per hour fastball on your fingers. Trust me, when I have had hammer my own fingers by mistake. Inside, at work, 2 balls and 2 strikes, or...
Oh wow. Wake Forest scored 44
that
to
game.
38.
Oh no, they do the one possession, so they have a chance to
Yeah.
win. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. This is a big
NFL's
2-2
gonna
pitch.
do that in the playoffs now.
Here it comes. Inside, 3-2.
Come on, welcome.
Hicks should have got hit at least twice, but he's been dodging. Man, talk about not taking one for the team, huh?
Nah, you know that makes too much sense. Come on, Hicks. Yes.
The payoff pitch. This is a big payoff pitch. Here it comes. Ball 4. He walks him. Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, this could be that could be a crucial at bat.
Yeah. This might. That's that bat when they go burn, 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 they're gonna show his on the year review. That's a big walk there for Hicks.
Uh-huh.
So he's got two more memorable moments: the 3-run shot against the Astros and his walk in front of Judge. And his wife says, "Come on, baby." Man, look at that. He's gonna hit it now because the wife said, "Come on, baby." Oh yeah, and he said, "Put one in my belly and put one in the seats, Judge." Here we go. Inside for a ball. 1-0.
Come on, Judge.
Now, I'll tell you one thing. Schwarber has been wild. He's gonna hang one here. The pitch. 2-0. So Schwarber's behind in the count, 2-0. Yankees, Boston, all even at 5. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning with Judge coming up. Judge is at the plate here, coming up with a 2-0 count. He's ahead of the count here. Look for him to green light to get something. He's going to smash. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and 2 balls and 1 strike.
That was another ball.
That's down low.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Judge. Just be patient, bro.
Oh wow. And Clemson scored.
Here's a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count.
Come on,
You
Judge.
could tell.
Huh?
No, I said you could tell the Maris family wants this record to be already done already. The shadows has creeped Yankee over at home plate, so it's a little bit difficult to see. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. The pitch. He fouls it. Even the cameramans don't know where to go. He fouled it down on the dirt, and they put the cameras up in the air. Like even the cameramans are they're nervous. Uh-huh.
Come on, Judge.
Here's a 2-2 pitch. Big 2-2 pitch here. Wonder if Hicks will go. The 2-2. Got a piece to stay alive. We'll do it again. Another foul ball here. So we got 46,000 plus in Yankee Stadium, all on their feet, all anticipating, all want to see one thing here. And it's not a Caputo rant. The 2-2 coming.
Oh, man.
He did not go. He did not go there. They called him, struck him out. He didn't swing at that pitch. He didn't swing at that. What a bad call. He didn't swing. Ooh. That's a check swing. Ooh. Even Judge said, wow, even Judge. Yeah, he was on a couple days ago, Mike. Caputo was on. Caputo's fine. Caputo.
He's just still full from the ricotta.
Caputo's in
And
love.
the prosciutto. And the tiramisu with the espresso.
With one out. Here's Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo. The umpire's ridiculous, Maria. That's what his says. Rizzo's 0 for 2. Walk in the third inning. Now let's see if Rizzo can make them pay here. Here's the pitch.
That's not a strike.
There's a strike. Oh my God, he's umpire.
No strike, huh?
0-1 count.
I think we should become umps and yeah. Oh snap!
Here's the
Good,
play.
man.
Here it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Anthony Rizzo hits a 2-run bomb. Nobody beats the Riz. And the Yankees take a 7-5 lead. The big Python comes up big time. Wow.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
He sent it all the way to the bada bing.
He's eating some good gabagoolish for your bell.
And the Yankees take a 7-5 lead. All right, Rizzo. Good job, man. Rizzo. They're going to pitch. That's a good job by the Yankee players around Judge. Again, and not to sound like a broken record, fellas, but the other guys around him are stepping up, and less pressure will be taken off Judge here.
Rizzo, like, you want to call it a bad strike? I got a strike for you.
Here's Torres, as that lady putting on her coat in the front.
Dude, everybody was talking about that creepy dude from last night.
0-1. They did that in the Mets games too. I told you, I noticed that from the very beginning. There was a lady doing the same thing. It's for that movie Smile. 0-1.
They did it for a lot of the games in the MLB for the movie Smile. You were absolutely right.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some creepy stuff, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is because they all had. You telling me every person that got those seats decided they're going to do that is because that was planted. The 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul. So that's the 32nd home run for Rizzo, and he's got 74 RBIs for the big guy, for the lefty. But I spotted him immediately, that doofus. Here's the 1-2. Torres, foul. The only difference between the guy yesterday, no one really saw him with the Apple Plus. Look at Carpenter. Carpenter's sitting there in the dugout. Wow, so Rizzo is among first basemen. He's 4th overall. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Torres. And names that I didn't see was Olsen. I didn't see who's the other first baseman that everybody was going gaga over that we didn't get. Freeman. Everybody was losing their marbles.
Olsen, Freeman. Trying to think who else.
The 1-2. Whoa, out there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just a little bit outside. A little Major League reference. The movie.
Way out there, if you ask me.
22 pitches for Schwarber here in this inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Yankees got 2 runs in the pitch. This one slowly grounded. It's going to be a tough play. This will be a base hit. Gleyber Torres with an infield hit.
Good job, Gleyber.
Or like a swinging bunt. So in January, when we're not thinking about baseball, we look at the scorecard. That's gonna sound like it was a screeching single, a base hit, and there's just a little soft swinging bunt. It's gonna look like a line drive base hit. Here's Donaldson now. Yankees going to try to see if they bust this game open. Let's see. That's got a big inning.
Yeah, try
Josh
to get
Donaldson.
him back. But Judge.
Get him another at bat. Chris, here's Donaldson as he steps out of the batter's box for time. Donaldson's 1 for 3. RBI single in the 5th. There's a ball, almost hit him inside. 1-0. There you go. Happy birthday, Paulie. Pete Alonso's leading the first baseman with 37. I know that's music to Dan's ears. Here's a pitch. 2-0. The polar bear.
Well, I ain't trying to hurt Dan's feelings, but if Rizzo wasn't hurt, he probably would have been close down.
It would have been closer.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what they say about ifs and my aunt, right?
Oh, no. Talking to a Mets fan.
2-0 pitch. 3-0. Oh, you're telling Donaldson to take. You're not letting him swing. You want to get as many people at bats in this inning because you want to get Judge up in the 8th. Three and one. He's from. Here's a strike. 3-2. Mike, what do you expect? He's from Central Florida, the home of Goofy. That's what he's gonna. When they made Goofy, they not for nothing. Living here in Central Florida, I know I'm gonna get some pushback living here, but Goofy was made when Walt Disney made Goofy. He was really making fun out of the natives here. As Donaldson walks. First and second, I know I'm gonna get some blowback with that, but it's the truth, man.
Wait, which inning is this?
This is the 7th inning.
Oh, we're still in the 7th.
Here's Giancarlo Stanton. You just think about when I come from New York and lived over here. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can see where Walt Disney got that creation. It took me a while to learn the Floridian language. Put it that way. Throw over the first.
Was it?
Yeah. Well, I think that was I think Donald Duck was a Hispanic though, because when we get mad, we sound like that though. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton's 1 for 3. Now Schwarber with 30 pitches in this inning. Maria wants a hit from Stanton. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So is the 0-2 pitch coming? Stanton goes down. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Second time he strikes out on 3 straight pitches in this. And that's the 3rd strikeout, so he has a hat trick.
Yeah. And that one, he didn't even need to swing. That was going outside.
Ooh, so it's a best of 5, the ALDS.
Look. All the teams that want to tank in the NBA, they're starting with their shenanigans. Some of our best players are hurt, and they got to have surgery, so they can't start the season.
Here's the pitch. Inside for a strike to Cabrera. Cabrera's 1 for 2. He has a homer. Two runs are in for the Yankees. The pitch. This one is popped up to left field. Tough sun here by Fan. Fan makes the play, though. So the inning comes to an end. However, the Yankees get 2 runs on the 2-run shot from Rizzo on 2 hits. They leave 2 men on, and they lead it 7-5 here. We go now to the 8th, top of the 8th inning for the Red Sox. They're going to have Casa, Dolbach, and McGuire, and Amonte if anyone should get on. Now, who we putting here to pitch now? We can't use Loizica. Loizica pitched back-to-back games. He's tired. Scott Efros?
Watch, he gonna do bad, and people gonna boo him too.
And this is all because you could have just you could have let Herman Domingo go a little longer, and you could have let Trevino go a little longer. That would have limited the damage that Loizica did.
Then Britton. Loizica pitched last night. I don't think he'll pitch tonight. But yeah, I understand exactly what you said there with Domingo Germán. I think should have got. I think they could have squeezed one more inning out of Domingo Germán. He had a low pitch count. He wasn't. I think he was like in a just barely touched 80 pitches.
Nah, we don't know what we're talking about. We ain't the manager.
That's right. Because we're not a bunch of buffoons.
There you go.
Here's Tibbs says we don't watch the tape, right?
That.
Practice. Not a game.
What are you talking about?
Not a game. Practice.
Hello. We play to win the game.
Look, he used to be a funny thing coach, but his rant is pretty funny. Playoffs?
You kidding me? I just want to win a game. We say who they thought they were. And we left them off the hook.
You know who they did dirty recently? Herm Edwards.
I heard.
They were leaking his information just so he could get beat. Like, bro, that's sabotage from within the organization. I don't like if they think that looks good on them. If I'm a head coach, do I want to go into a situation like that?
Oh my God, he left Licky. Other times, our good relievers, he takes them out immediately. Like he's letting Licky pitch here in the 8th inning. Why?
Nah, you know who had a good college rant? The dude from Oklahoma State. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Oh God, yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Steve, what's going on? Steve says the Knicks improve a little, maybe 40 wins if it goes well.
Nah,
1 ball, 1 strike.
Randall gonna punch another person.
Ooh, he tried to go for a bunt. 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, let him bunt it. Look, Licky should have just left the ball right there to bunt it. That guy who can run, trying to bunt, do it. Like, here, please.
This dude like hit home runs, huh?
Yeah, he's trying to bunt. But all beans, go for it. The pitch, there's a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. 2-2.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing the pattern right now, and it doesn't look good.
3
The
and
only
2.
time he can get it, the only time he can really get a strike is when it's high in the box, and that looks like that's every hitter's zone right now.
The count runs full. 3 and 2.
Right.
Lucas Licky deals the 3-2.
That's a strike.
And he walked him. Let's see if Buffon leaves him in there.
Even if that was a little high, you was calling that all game.
Now here's the thing that
Yeah,
doesn't.
he was.
He's leaving him. What is his manager doing? He's leaving him in there.
He's doing that because he knows it's making you mad.
What is he doing? Oh my God! He has such a short leash with the high leverage relievers who's pitching like Trevino. Wow. I'll give you my thoughts, Steve, about the 40 win if they improve in a second. And the pitch. There's a strike. I gotta see it. The Knicks for that 40 win. I gotta see how they look in training camp, preseason wise, before their wins on total. You know, are they gonna improve?
Nah.
I believe so.
Nah, I'm not letting see me again. You remember how last year's preseason?
Oh,
That
oh,
preseason ended with Julius Randle hitting a
0-2.
game winner. That's when I knew not to take preseason serious. Because when was Julius Randle ever good in the clutch?
0-2. No, I know. And they played him too much. Clark Schmidt is warming up. Why don't you give Clark Schmidt a clean inning? You're gonna, you know, I know they have to get used to it in the playoffs, but goodness gracious. Don't touch faith. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This manager likes to touch the money a lot.
Now watch. Look, he might get a double play. He's going to take him out. Now, he might as well let him finish the inning.
Exactly. That's another thing. He gets a double play. He's good. Oh, here he comes. Like, why? Yeah, he does the most dumbest moves. He is a buffoon. I don't like him as a manager. I mean, he might be a good motivator or whatever. And there's a base hit.
I'm sorry.
First and second, so tying runs are back on the board with no outs, and that's the bottom of the lineup.
So
He's still not moving from the bullpen. He's still not moving. He's still there like a stubborn man.
This don't make no sense. When pitchers are pitching good, you want to take them out. When they pitching horrible, you want to keep them in.
You want to keep him in. I don't get it. Because I know he's gonna say, "Oh, my bullpen was taxed. I had no extra inning, no extra." Yeah, because you burned them out against the Pirates when you were winning by a lot, doing stupid moves. Oh my God, he is so frustrating. Here's Ruff Snyder, who's gonna pinch hit for McGuire. Oh, he's a terrible manager.
Be careful, because Rob can hit a home run.
He's a terrible manager. I'm telling you, he is a terrible manager, and that's the only thing that I have a worries when it comes to the postseason. You know, Girardi, as much as you say he was a grinder and all this stuff, but Girardi won a playoff series for the New York Yankees that they weren't supposed to win. Was that Cleveland, and took the Yankees one game in the World Series. If it wasn't for the Astros cheating, they probably would have won. Well, probably would have went to the World Series with a team that wasn't even expected to not even compete, not even to be good, and they were one game away from the World Series. So because he used the bullpen smart. He knew when to set up a pitching, a pitching rotation, where when to pitch Masahiro Tanaka at what game of the playoffs. This guy, I don't trust this guy. He already got the bullpen burnt.
You know what's crazy about that year too? Like, Gary Sanchez probably would have been different.
Yeah, exactly. I know, because Gary Sanchez complained. Joe Girardi was too tough on me, and Pena. Let's fire him, because we can't. The delicate genius that is the dirty Sanchez couldn't handle former catchers. 2 former catchers tell him, hey, don't be lazy behind the plate. Block the ball. No, well, let's bring in a guy who's gonna hug. That's what they should have might as well brought Mickey Callaway. They could hug the players. He communicates well. He's a communicator. Yeah, he could communicate to Gary Sanchez. It's okay to catch with one knee on the ground and that stupid stance, and it's all right if you do all these pass balls. That's all Girardi was like. No, get there, block the ball, get your lazy butt, get down on the knees and block that ball in the dirt, man. You can't. That's all it was, and this is why Girardi wasn't the Yankee manager.
I knew Girardi was a good manager. I mean, besides him winning that one World Series, is when he took that, that team and almost brought them to the World Series. We wasn't even, supposed to be there. So they should. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen a lot worse, and people still keep their job. And he should have stayed the manager.
Indeed, agree. It's just the politics. He was National League Manager of the Year and still got released by the Marlins.
Yeah.
Well, because his first base coach Tino Martinez got into it with one of the first basemen. Hey, if you see a player who's loafing, who's not giving your all and is being a butcher, or doesn't give zero cares about playing the game right, and the coaches who has and in the case of Tino Martinez, who's won so many World Series, and knows how to win, a winner, tells you of an advice and he sees you don't listen to it and he gets in your face, there's some merit behind it. Management decides to go with the ball player. That ball player never made it to the major leagues. After that, he's where is he? He's not even in baseball. So you sometimes guys who've done it, they've done it. They know what it takes. They know they know what it takes. It sucks.
You gotta let people do the job that you hired them to do.
There's a strike. Nope.
You know what that reminds me of? I say this all the time. Those Golden State championships, that's Mark Jackson's team. That's not Steve Kerr's team. Mark Jackson made that team. And they fired him because he didn't kiss the front office butt.
The 2-0.
I don't like that. If a manager's doing good or a coach is doing good, why are you firing them? Because they're not kissing your tail? That's not how that works. If he's winning, you keep him.
There's a strike, 2-1. Last time we saw Clark Schmidt, he gave up a home run, and a real important one that put the Red Sox ahead. Hopefully, history doesn't repeat. He blew a save versus the Red Sox on Thursday. He gave an inning, 4 runs and 3 hits.
Yeah, I think it was the game that Tyon pitched.
Yeah, that was the walk-off from Donaldson. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count on Rush Schneider. Former Yankee prospect Rob Rush Schneider. Hopefully we get Clark Schmidt back. Hopefully that was just one bad outing, because we know when Schmidt is on, he could fit that Michael King role. Here's a 2-2. Struck him out. Got him. So they punch him out there for the first out. Now, Yankees could get a ground ball here with Almonte. Almonte could kind of run, although I kind of get a little pushback with that beer belly that the guy got. But he's a center fielder. They say he runs. And of course, just for let you guys know, Jose Chirino's behind the plate, and that influenced a lot on that call strike 3, because he framed that beautifully, where Kyle Higashioka is not a good framer. There's a strike to Almonte, and he's ahead of the count. Almonte's 1 for 3. He singled in the 7th and came around and scored. He's 1 for 3. He's ahead of the count here, 0-1. Yankees have a 7-5 lead, but the Boston Red Sox got 2 base runners on. Tying run on first and second. Tying runs on second, and the go-ahead run at the plate. 0-1. Did he go? He looked like he did swing at it. He did. It's quickly 0-2. So Clark Schmidt ahead of the count.
And I was about to say,
got
Kev,
rid of Loizaga.
we can say this too, Kev, with the Cashman situation. I don't mind Cashman being the manager, but the owner needs to step in and say, get your ego to the side, bro.
Yeah. But it seemed like the owners just wants to make a profit. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with here's the 0-2. foul. As long as the money, there's a profit every month or whatever the quarter, whenever they get their profit reports every quarterly. As long as there's a money dollar profit, they keep running the team that the way you're in charge of all the ins and out, the logistics of running the club. With all the personnel decisions and all the little minor stuff. And I just want to know the big picture. I want to know where the money, where how much of profit, and profit. That's what it looks like how the Yankees are being ran by the Steinbrenner family. Deal two. Like George really wanted everything to a T, he wanted to dot at the I's and cross the T's, and it worked did it work in the early 80s? You could debate it because the Yankees were, despite the fact that going to the playoffs or the World Series, they were very successful. Just that back then the rules were different. There was no wild card. Those Yankee teams, for majority of the 80s, they were pretty good teams. The 0-2 pitch coming. This one is hit into center field and coming on. Bader makes the play with a diving catch. What a play! And he holds them at third, holds them at second. What a diving play! I still don't like the kid. And the Yankee fans gives him a big standing ovation there. He's endearing himself to the Yankee fans. He's telling you why he's a master in center field.
Did you see that clip of when they asked him what he knows in Spanish?
Who, Bader?
Yeah. I think Chris saw that video. He said some very, very, very bad words. That's what I can say.
All right, with 2 outs, 0-1 to Tommy Pham. This is going to be big for the Yankees in the playoffs. Getting a center fielder who plays some defensively is going to, pitching and defense wins championship titles. If Bader and Judge, and if you get Benintendi back and left, even Cabrera at left, that's a good outfield. Here's the 0-1. Even Hicks at times. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Nah, I rather Tim. I'm sorry.
You know what's coming up now. 1 second. Tim LaCastro, of course.
Yeah, I rather him. I'm sorry, Hicks.
So Jeff McNeil opens up the game for the Mets with the base hit.
The 0-2. Grounded to short. Falefa goes to short way to third, and they make the play. The inning comes to a conclusion. Woo! They get the force at third, so no runs. They had 2 on with no one out, and Bader with the defense. Man, Judge will bat 4th in the inning, so don't go anywhere. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Yankees up 7-5.
You know what I was thinking too? I bet you Buffoon was thinking, oh, Judge might not get another at bat, so I'm gonna put Hicks in the pitch hit for Kyle, and it backfired on him.
And Mike says, Kev, I think Bader is for New York. Well, he's from here. He's from the Bronx, Bronxville, just a little bit above the Bronx, a little bit central, a little bit above, in between Mount Vernon and Yonkers. So he's from Bronxville. The kid is from, he's been here, he knows it. You know me, I'm one of those suckers that I like if you're from the city and you come back to your home team, you want it successful, but not at the expense of our pitching. I know you were gonna laugh on that one. That's why I said it.
So you're saying you want Mike Trout to be on this team too?
Well, he said he don't claim being he's an Eagle fan. He's a Philadelphia kid. Once you claim those dirty birds, you stay. You don't touch the New York uniform.
Yeah. Because we don't have any shot that can clean out that disgusting disease that they have over there.
Yeah.
They eat horse manure over there.
Yep. That's their delicacy, delight when they win a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's okay. We don't want you on the Yankees. That's why we're hoping and praying that we get a New York kid who could play some good basketball, generational type of player that will want to play for the hometown team. But unfortunately, a lot of the kids who are good playing basketball in the city of New York They want to play for the Golden State Warriors.
Was Stephon Marbury from New York?
Yes, from Brooklyn.
Yeah, but that's
I know
that's
he
a
is
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Starberry. He wrong for that star in the thing.
Hey, I had a pair of his sneakers. They were only $9.99 in Stephen Barry's. So hey, they were good to, get to go do lawn cut the grass, and be around. So it served its purpose for $9.99 at Stephen Barry's. Remember Stephen Barry's Strawberry collection? Yeah, I had a lot of Strawberry stuff. If you don't remember, look it up. Stephen Barry's outlet. That was like the Old Navy. Everything was $10 in that store. There's a pitch outside. Hey man, when you got 2 kids and you're young, you it's $9.99 clothes, perfect.
What? That's a steal.
The hoodies, they were really good. No one though. That college memorabilia, they had college basketball stuff in Stephen Barry's. There were mostly college teams for $9.99. It was a steal, man. Kind of missed that store.
Like the Mets are in position to score already.
Can't even buy a pair of socks for $9.99 with this inflation. The 1-1. Bader! This might be a base hit. There was a throw. What a play. Took a hit away. The defensive alignment for the Red Sox work.
Come on, man. One of y'all gotta get on base.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we were hoping Bader got on there. And Bader thought it just wasn't hard enough. It had the looping ability, but not hard enough. Yeah, I still remember Stephen Barry's. Yeah, that was a good store. Here's Falefa. Falefa fouls it off. They had WWE T-shirts there too. I remember I bought a DX shirt from there.
Y'all have no Five Below over there?
There's Five Below.
Okay.
Yes, there is. Oh, one. But I haven't been in one. To be honest with you, I think I haven't been in one of those Five Below. Usually I go to either Ross or Marshalls or TJ Maxx. I want to get like a shirt. See cheap shirt. Not I don't usually order. Here's the O2 or Macy's. Here's the O2 pitch. And he grounds it. And he throws to first, and he's out.
Come on,
Falefa's gone. So it's up to... Oh, man. Jose.
Don't you say?
Here's the pitch to Jose. There's a strike. 0-1 to count.
Man, hell, you jump on and that's like, come on, bro, what you doing?
He's in honeymoon stage right now too. His girlfriend moved in, so you know that. That's why you don't see him here trolling us. He's too busy.
Okay.
The 1-1.
Who's shaking their tail feather?
The 1-1. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. Dun, 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 dun. Heel. Even Caputo. I think Caputo's not even here. 2-1. In the world. 2-2. They got the Jose chant going. I love it.
Come on, Jose.
We need a walk, man. I would love a 4 pitch. And the next 2 pitches way outside. Get Judge up here, man. Come on. We want to see Judge. There's the 3-2 pitch. There it is. 1 ball, 1 pitch away from walking and bringing Judge to the plate. This is... Everyone's on their feet. Everyone is chanting. Everyone's going bananas here in Yankee Stadium. The payoff pitch. The 3-2. And he fouls it off. We'll do it again. 3-2. Serena's still alive here. I hope he walks him. I hope he walks him, fellas. Hit up 3-2. Chop slowly. Grounded. Come on, throw an error. Nope. The inning comes an end, so we have to wait until tomorrow.
Okay, sorry.
I'm telling you, man, it's rigged. They want it on Sunday Night Baseball. They want it on Sunday Night Baseball. To that boring telecast. Yeah, man, we go to the ninth. Yankees have a 2-run lead here, but we want them to finish the game here. We'll wait for tomorrow.
Oh man. Hey, Chef.
Yes, sir.
Did you watch the stream when I think it was Judge hit his 60 and I think they came back against Pittsburgh and Kevin was like, yeah, look at this clown. We got a clown in the chat. And like I didn't know who he was talking to. Guess who he's talking to in the chat?
Who?
I'm Hill, because he was like, yeah, look at the Yankees losing to Pittsburgh. And I didn't even see that at first. And I had to start laughing. Everybody at my job was laughing.
That's Hill being Hill.
That's okay. When his team, when Houston don't win, Kevin's gonna go and message him. Oh, what happened to Houston?
Oh, go. That's right, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
I guess the Mets are winning.
Up 3-0 in the first inning.
Oh, look who's in, Karen. You see what Maria put?
Maria.
I wonder if that was a spell check.
I believe that. Maria.
That's funny.
The girl from Soho. That's the question. Heel. Who is your one for all your favorite team? You got to pick one. You know he's going to take the Astros. Come on. Who won?
He's gonna pick
Who
the
won
winning
it?
team. Yeah.
Look at that girl. She's leaving Yankee Stadium with a wedgie. She's trying to pick. She picked it on camera. Look at this. Scott Efros. Speaking of Efros, man, I'm in the mood for a Frosty. I see his name, I think of Frosty. Since Maria's always talking about Wendy's.
So you about to go see Hicks?
I'm about to go see Hicks.
Okay.
Here's the pitch. There's a strike. He's ahead of the count 0-1. So, a sight for sore eyes here. Scott Efros back with the Yankees. Hopefully he takes over as the closer. Who knows? He's going to have the opportunity. Here's his first crack at it. He's got Rafael Devers. He's going to have 2, 3, and 4. The top of the heart of the lineup for Boston. Fouls out of play, 0-2. Yankees trying to go 6 here and take their magic number down to 3. And possibly even more. But tomorrow night might be a clinching night in the Bronx. It all depends as Amazon arrives and you're going to hear my dogs go berserk. And there's a base hit for Devers the opposite direction.
And somebody's happy for a package.
So the tying runner comes on. Here, we don't want to see a tie as much as we want to see Judge come up. I'm being honest with you, I wanted this game to end.
Yeah, but what could be better, Kev? You know, walk off home run number 61 for Judge.
I know you know this. Remember the polar bear. Yeah, the ice one. Matter of fact, we have you could buy it with the frozen part. I think my son buys that still for the house. It's like a little, the icy with the polar bear. That's Phil Alonso's. Here's the pitch. Ooh, almost hit Bogarts. Ugh. 2 base runners on now with no out. Come on, man. They could never make this easy. Now, all the moronic people that left, that were like, oh, let's beat the traffic. Don't go so fast. You might miss 62. Imagine that you spend all that money, you pay a broker, or you pay the scalper on the street a lot of money to go watch this game, and you leave early, and the judge comes up and does hit the game-winning home run, and you missed it because you were trying to beat the traffic on a Saturday where you got tomorrow off. That will suck. Trust me, when I was a young kid, my uncle used to always leave 8th inning, man, whenever we go in. 8th or 7th inning, 7 and it's like, let's go. I'm like, oh, it's like, why? Why can't we wait to finish? No, we gotta go. Yeah. That's why I kind of stay until the very bitter end. Sometimes I do leave a little early if I know it's well in hand, but there's a strike. 0-1.
I don't know. With this team this year, man, it looked like the other team could be up by like 6 and we still come back.
It's the 0-1 count. First and second now. No one here. No one on. No one out. Excuse me. This one, swing and a miss. Icies are good. Austin buys them all the time. There it is. Trevino got a little piece there and hit him in the in the inner jewels. In his crown jewels. Speaking of crown jewels, WWE Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns.
Big matchup.
Absolutely.
Very big matchup.
Man, Kev, that could be you in like 2 years.
Right, imagine that. I'll go up against Pat McAfee.
There you go.
I get speared by Bomb Breaker.
Better watch out. You say the wrong thing, Solo Sikoa will creep up on you.
Ooh. 1 and 2. I just make me an honorary oos. Make me an honorary oos. I fit the bill. I fit the bill. I'm tan like you guys. I could be Samoan. I could be the Yokozuna's lost son.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Got him. Very good strike out there by Efros. Got a very important out there, especially Verdugo, who's been on fire in this series.
I'm telling you, watch. People are going to be thinking that. They're going to be like, man, I become YouTube famous? I can get a title shot?
Kev, I really forgot. We don't have some of the problems that the Yankees got. The grandma already first pitching and he's got an out.
1 pitch, 1 out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a good pitcher. People are going to swing early, especially those pitchers like that. You want to swing early. You want to get them early in the first inning when you got high. Once they settle down, they're tough. There's the first pitch. Is it going to go? Is it a strike? No. 1 ball, no strike. They checked on appeal. Here's Kike Hernandez, 0 for 3, walked in the 6th inning. Yankees need a double play ball to end this game. Tying run is at first here. Go ahead, run at the plate. Yankees up 7-5. We are in the top of the 9th inning. Yankees trying to extend to a 6-game winning streak and 3 over the Red Sox. This one's chopped slowly. Falefa, he's going to go to first in time. So now 2 outs. But a base hit ties the game here in casa. So you pick your poison. Casa Doback. You have a first base open. You go after Casa because Casa only hits his homers. I know. I'm like, oh, why pitch to a guy? But he only has 4 of them. Now I know some people will mind. Hey, he could get a hit. We tie it up. We get the next out. Judge leads off. Perfect. In a perfect. But you don't touch the money, man. If you got that opportunity there, you don't touch the money, man. You don't touch the money. I will fight anyone. But I walk around now to 161, the fight weight. We'll get you in the cruiserweight division there, Mike. In the wrestling cruiserweights. Not in boxing. Boxing, I think you're, what is it, a welterweight or a middleweight? Middleweight's 175. All right, here we go. 2 outs, 2 on. A single ties the game. Red Sox down to their final out here. The pitch. There's a ball outside. 1 ball, no strike here. To the young Casa. Casa, who's 1 for 2 this afternoon. Now the shadows are covering even the pitcher. So both hitter and pitcher have the same advantage. Under the shadow. The 1-0. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautifully pitched. No, really couldn't do much. If he would have hit it, that would have been a cue shot. This game would have been over. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Scott Efrat's throwing frisbees and hitting those corners. Love it. Just don't hang one. We got the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Boston down to the final strike. You know what's coming now. So we're 1 strike away from winning our 6th in a row and the 3rd one against the Boston Red Sox. It is the 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Efras getting the sign. He's ready to deal. The pitch. Down low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we got 1 more pitch at least. This is a big pitch coming up, guys. 2-2. You know that kid is a little nervous. He wants to extend and get a hit to keep this game going. So here's the 2-2 pitch. Efras ready to deal. The pitch. This is just got a piece to stay alive. We'll do it again. All right, so we're back again to the 2-2 pitch again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yankees up 7-5. They're trying to wrap this up here. The 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That was away. Down and away. Now the count is full 3-2. Dahlback is on deck. The pitch. He walked him. Ugh. So now the bases are loaded. Typical Yankees. They won't make it easy on us. They're going to make you sweat a little bit. Here's Dobak. Dobak is 1 for 4. He singled last time up in the 8th inning. Tying runners at second. Go ahead runners at first. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th when the Yankees up 7-5. Yankees trying to wrap this up. Now Efros. Here's the pitch to Dobak. Swing and a miss. He fouls it. Boy, Trevino take another one off of his leg. So strike one to count here. Chapman warming up. The 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one's chop up the middle. Right to Falefa. Steps on second. Inning comes to game. Ball game over. Yankees win. Duh! Yankees win. They win 7-5. No home run for Judge, but they get the win.
Yep. Money is sure.
Indeed. Wow. Yankees win 7-5. So if you took the over and you listen to us, you got some money. You made some money in your pockets. And the Yankees won more than a run and a half. They won by 2. So if you took the Yankees also on the money line, you made some money. Good luck. Good luck and good looking, and you get some money now. What a Sunday. Don't forget tip your waitress and your bartenders. As Chris will be in a moment before we say goodbye. We'll wait for Chris to come back in before we say goodbye and have a good afternoon and release everyone to go and have lunch, man. I know people are hungry. I know I am. I'm a little hungry. So the Yankees try to go for a 4-game sweep tomorrow, Chef, on Sunday Night Baseball. So we might see, man, back-to-back
4
games, watch-alongs.
7-game winning streak.
Mike Rotunda, thank you. Mike Ortiz, we'll see you a little bit. We'll give it a minute here. So the Mets are up now, 3-0, bottom of the first inning. I'm gonna watch the Serrano fight as soon as I get some grub.
Yeah, but DeGrom has kind of put himself in a pinch. He's walked like 3 straight batters.
I got. Hold on a second. I got. John Sterling has to say something. He wants to address the network.
Yankees win. That's exactly what happened.
From myself, from Chef Dan, from Chris the Flash, who is our good luck charm. Every time he comes on and watch along with myself, he is a Yankee victory. And of course Chef Dan joining us on a special 2 days. I appreciate you, Chef Dan, on the baseball. We love it. If you keep bringing that positive, also that the winning streak, we're gonna have to keep you on here too. We're gonna have to ransack you. We're gonna have to with no ransom note, but we're gonna keep you here. But guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. There's a lot of time here to go. Call someone, tell them you love them. The family member, someone you haven't talked to in a while. And of course, we appreciate your time. Something that you can never get back is your time, and we appreciate you guys coming and watch along with us and enjoying your company, enjoying you watch along with us. Like I said, we're not the pros, but we just make it fun as possible, and we try to entertain you. So we really appreciate everyone from Willie Robinson all the way down from Maria to Jose Ortiz, Jose Melo, Mike Ortiz, excuse me, and Mike Rotunda. Everyone, if I left your name out, I apologize. Thank you for the new subscribers, all the new viewers. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow night, Sunday Night Baseball. I know everyone doesn't like that telecast as much, so come join us and watch along with us. So I'm going to leave it to Chef Dan to close us out, and we'll run the intro.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm just thankful for being here. Thank you to everyone in the chat that joined us. And let's go Yankees. Let's go New York.
Indeed. And Sarah, thank you, Sarah. We appreciate you there in New Mexico. We hope to see you. Hit the notification, and we'll definitely enjoy having you back on the channel. And also all the new folks. If you ever want to be a panelist to watch along, My information is there. Just hit me up on the email address, and I'll send the link to you guys, and you could join along. You don't have to come on camera like the guys. And just watch along with us as long as the profanity is not explicit. You're more than likely able to come on and watch along with us. I have you see Mike Mazda from time to time. You see Hector from Project Nerd, and if you want to join us on the stream as well. I see Maria comes and watch along with us. Just let us know and reach out. I don't put it in the chat. I like the email address just to keep certain people from not coming on and doing funny things. But just let me know, and panelists or watch along with us, you're more than welcome. So with that, I said thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon, and we'll be back again. And again, enjoy, have a blessed evening, and we'll be back. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Man, we took the day from them.
Strike three. Devers down looking. And he did not love the call. 2-2. Swing and a strong first inning. Louis high fly ball. Right field. Bradley down. Lefty up. See ya. Tie game. A 2-run home run for Rizzo. Don't be here. That guy in pinstripes. One watch. Second home run in 2 days. Now it's real deep to left center field. There it goes. See ya. 6 games in a row. A 2-run shot. And the Yankees lead 4-2. First time there were no punches thrown. This time it worked.
10 years ago, 20 years ago, 100 years ago, and see, how rich in history these two teams are, and how hard we've gone at it. Sometimes things happen.
It added intensity and expectation for the two teams to play each other, and players kind of, I think, prepare a little differently